Okay, I made a huge mistake by shoving a.
Oh, nice move. That's
Right?
weird.
That's professional. That is super professional. Shove something. Was it a big piece of chocolate so you have the phlegm?
It's like getting in the batter's box against Randy Johnson and deciding to put chewing tobacco in as soon
Exactly.
as you fucking wind up.
On the main
nice
stage, on
You
the main
can
stage,
turn
we
your
have
camera off while you're
Mercedes,
doing
2-for-1 table dances tonight.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Please
Coming
come
to the
buffet.
stage, Anne-Marie McCann.
So the boys are introducing strip clubbers.
Lexus is next.
Bambi.
Okay,
Bambi
greetings, Bambi to the main stage. Made me die laughing.
2-for-1 table dances.
Greetings, everyone.
Mr. D.
Welcome. Never has that been an issue. Okay. Welcome to Wednesday, May 10th. Hello, everybody.
Members, come on.
Everybody stop talking now. Okay. Quiet. Okay. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday, May 10th. It is 9:07 p.m. We have a great show for you today, and we wanted to talk a lot about Howard and Ronnie and Howard bagging Ronnie's wedding. We had great news, big news today. Mr. Whiskers actually got invited to Ronnie's wedding. So this is, great news. And
Hey, Whiskers, can your +1 be Bonnie Mund?
there is no plus one.
No +1.
He got invited by himself. So, so he's going to hike his way to Las Vegas. The wedding isn't coming for quite a little while, so we do have time on this. I can't even imagine that they're discussing this really to the point
All I gotta say about that is Echo on the main stage right now. 2-for-1 table dances.
I don't know why we got into a strip conversation.
Fiona, come on down to the main stage.
Fiona. Okay, yeah, just so you know, apparently
Journey is on the table.
Oh, okay, listen, Casey is going live at 10:15, and apparently his guest is High Pitch Eric. So, if you have any questions you'd like to ask High Pitch Eric, welcome to the stage.
I have one.
Lovely Cinnamon.
I have one. How are you still alive?
So what we're going to do is we're going to go live to KC's show at 10:15 and see if Eric is there. And we're going to have a road trip. We're going to have a road trip to KC's show and see if High Pitch shows up. Okay, so Whiskers got invited to the wedding, so we will hopefully have eyes and whiskers and ears at the wedding, and we will be super excited to share all that information with you after the wedding has occurred. So that's our exciting news for tonight. I do also want to make mention before we start the show not to forget to enter our Beautiful Day contest. Please send it to RadioGunk@gmail.com. A lot of you have had concerns about not knowing how to sing and do your voice and record it and stuff like that. It is super, super easy to do on your iPhone or on your regular phone. You just press, screen record and have your mic on and just sing into your phone, and it will record that way. So if anybody needs some help with doing that, by all means, reach out, and I will help you. Eric hates trolls, so nobody better troll him on KC's
If you have any doubts or trepidations as to what this contest is, it's exactly like the Restless contest that they did for Vinny Favali and Tom Gizamundo's song. It's exactly like it.
Gizamundo?
His name is Gizamundo.
It's financial officer of K-Rock.
Gotcha.
Gizamundo. Isn't it Gizamundo? Is it Gizamundo? It really is Giz.
Gizamundo.
Yeah. All right, so interesting stuff going on.
Onyx, come on down, girls, to the main stage.
here's
to the main
Casey. Casey's
stage.
with us.
Tabitha.
Casey, just so you know, if High Pitch comes on to your show, we're going to go live to your show.
Casey, were Vinny Favale and Dan the Song Parody Man paid writers on the Stern Show?
Oh, that's
Monique
a good
wants to
question.
know.
Yeah.
Monique wants to know.
RadioGunk Doppelganger would like to know this. Okay, so really interesting show today. A lot of like weird insight. A lot of shit went down. We're also going to discuss whether
I'm sorry to interrupt
not...
you, Monique. Lauren Marie
No,
said
you're
she
not.
entered
You are
already. I am very sorry. Lauren Marie said
not
she
sorry.
submitted an entry already.
I told you that 3 people have submitted
okay.
entries. I don't know anybody's name. I don't want to know anybody's name. So whatever name she used, I'm not going to say it on air.
And square.
So yeah, I'm just going to keep it fair
Vegas,
and
Vegas,
square.
come on down to the main stage, girl. Let's do this.
All right, so yeah, so we really want to talk about the Ronnie.
No.
I know
Thank you,
exactly
Casey.
what noise you're trying to make, and it just keeps making me laugh because it's so stupid.
This isn't the most intellectually stimulating podcast.
Oh
in the
yeah,
world.
no kidding, no kidding. All right, so we have 16 clips for tonight, and then we're going to go into a little cleaning out the computer where we kind of highlight Bride Gray's wedding and some stuff about that, and a couple of things to tie back to the Nick stuff that we've been talking about all
Right.
week. But
Right, to answer
okay,
the-
what are you drinking?
The burning
Yes.
question. I am drinking a Negroni Frizzante. So it's basically a Negroni with a bunch of seltzer in it.
Why don't you explain to them what a Negroni is?
Negroni is Campari, some bourbon, and a little bit of orange, and some bitters. So,
That's the
yeah.
way for the sons of Italian to use racial slurs by
course.
hiding under highballs
Negroni.
and drinks. Yeah.
Negroni. Yeah, how do you spell that? How do you spell that, Dennis?
It's a Boulevard
I don't know these
DA, not a
people.
Negroni. It's a I'm sorry, Boulevard DA. Negroni is Negroni. Negroni.
We
It
all,
just means-
I think
yeah.
we kind of all knew that, right? Jabroni. It's a
Jabroni.
jabroni. Okay.
Not a jabroni, no.
So, now, all right. So let's get this party started and go to clip number.
Monique to the main stage.
Yeah, exactly.
Xander.
I'm
That's
coming.
another
I'm
name
coming.
here.
Come on down, ladies. Zephyr next on the stage.
Okay. So we are
Please
starting.
ignore the sea scars.
Oh my God, you need to be quiet now, okay? Everybody needs to be quiet so that I can start the clips. Okay. So he's
repeat that?
what? Is Dennis drinking a Titsoon drink? Okay. Horrible.
Pitsu. God damn it. How did that
You
become?
people. You
Yeah,
people.
Holden, I agree.
people
Weddings
are
are stupid
terrible.
anyway. 70-year-old
You
senior citizen having
people.
a wedding is stupid as hell.
We got to get our shit
73-year-old.
together, okay? We got to start. We got
gotta
to start.
on this show,
and you guys
please.
have to statazit, okay? So let's go. So Howard started off the morning talking about, it was just very bizarre. You know, he's talking about how he sang yesterday and his voice was just killing him. Absolutely exhausted because he was singing to Peloton Girl. Okay, now let us just discuss. Let me play the clip, and then before we play the next one, we'll talk about it. So hang on.
Kind
here
of
we go.
envy his songwriting talent because he's pretty good. Yesterday, I went in the studio with my band Tuchas. I will
Yes.
let you know that exclusively,
it's so
man.
not
I
funny.
sang so much, my voice was shot for most of the day. I mean, I was like, oh,
How
God. I
long
was,
did the session last?
probably 20 minutes. That's all it takes. I was singing at the top of my fucking lungs. I mean, I was like trying to push my voice like the kids on American Idol, you know, when they tell them to reach for the note.
Right.
And I sang a song called Peloton Girl, which is about, I was thinking maybe I could sell it to Peloton. I don't know.
Okay, so he starts off by saying this and saying that he's doing this song for Peloton Girl. He sang for 20 minutes yesterday with Steve Nowicki and a drum that was recorded by Richard in advance. But then he goes on to tell us that there were no lyrics to the song Peloton Girl.
Imagine that.
And they told him to just sing whatever he, came to his brain. Now, he's been talking about this stupid Peloton Girl song for what? Weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. Yet, he has absolutely, thank you, Sal, he has actually zero prep for his Peloton song. So, let's go to that clip
I
right
should have
now.
had a couple of lines or something prepared. You guys just they go, Why don't you sing about Peloton? So like Peloton, like what we had in mind is you sing about Peloton Girl.
Sing about what you know.
Yeah, but I don't know anything about Peloton Girl. I mean, I ride the bicycle. I mean, barely.
this is a paid
Now I'm
commercial.
down
You know
to like
all
one
about
day a week.
Hannah. You talk about
100% is a
Hannah a
big
lot.
Hannah Corbin, yeah, she's cute. But
Okay, so he has no song. He has nothing prepared. They didn't
His voice
play
is
anything.
tired though from singing.
Exhausted from 20
You
minutes
guys know
of
this is a
singing.
commercial, right?
Nothing. So it's commercial.
It's a commercial.
Absolutely.
It's one
Okay.
of those fake long form
So
commercials.
let's show.
He must have said
something that-
Peloton 15 times.
100%.
What?
So let's show something that our famous laundry room picked up on.
It's
And
not
I have-
time.
Oh,
It is
come on.
not time.
This is kind
It's
of
not time.
All right, fine.
It's not time. It's not the
All right.
time. You can leave it there, but it's just not time. So Richard then says, well, we're trying to give you songs about things that you like. We're trying to put together the Tookus album with songs about things that you like. And this is Richard's idea about a song that he should sing. Okay, this is just ridiculousness. Here we go.
no,
Inspiration
they
like that.
said you sing about Peloton Girl.
Well, we try to think of things you love and that you
Listen to this thing. This is great.
can relate to.
You don't
We
know
thought
anything
Peloton-
about me.
That's true.
Well, we also had you sing about kicking ass too, and because
Kicking
Kicking ass.
Yeah, listen why. Listen why.
you love in movies when people kick ass. So we're like, just sing
Nah.
about kicking
I didn't like
somebody's
that.
ass.
Okay.
Dang.
Kicking ass. This is what they know about their boss. Okay?
Richard's worked for him for 18 years, 17 years. You don't think he knows something about him? It's not much to know. You have no passion for anything. You want to sing about passion, sing about men, because that's what he's passionate about. Gay
exactly
sex.
right.
He is a homosexual. Gay shows, anything gay. That's all he's passionate about.
Yeah. He's got nothing. So how is it that the only thing Richard could come up with is Peloton Girl and kicking ass and Metamucil crackers? Think about the life that they're trying to.
It's amazing.
Well,
man.
the Peloton thing is a commercial. It's promoting Peloton. I mean, that's
Absolutely.
very obvious. They kept on saying Peloton 5,000 times.
At least, yes.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Watch. We are weeks away from. So my mom called Beth because her Peloton bicycle wasn't
exactly.
working, and Beth is such an angel. She taught her how to turn on the Peloton bike.
Yeah,
We're
okay,
just
because
weeks
a
away from that.
95-year-old is going on a
We're
fucking bike
literally-
ride
Absolutely.
The
with
DoorDash
Candy,
thing,
the
remember?
Peloton trainer.
Remember DoorDash?
DoorDash.
He's
DoorDash
passionate
is-
about fat
he
shaming.
helped her
He's
with
anorexic, right?
DoorDash,
That's his passion.
DoorDash.
Yes, that's what he's. Okay, enough,
Such
guys.
a bunch of
Enough
crock.
with the
You just
DoorDash.
admit you're taking Peloton's money, bro.
So then he moved on to another conversation, which the Photoshops that came in today were fantastic, as noted behind Dennis. So we happened to mention this, how long ago now? 2 weeks?
Couple weeks, yeah.
Maybe more?
Yeah.
We had it on our site. Apparently, Mattel came out with a Downs Barbie. And if you want to see what she looks like, here, I have a picture of it right here.
That was 2 weeks ago for
There it
us.
goes. There's Downs Barbie. And here's another picture of it, just in case you need to see it. Oh no, that's not it. Oh no, that's not it. There we go. Here's Downs Barbie. So they came out with a Downs Barbie, and he's trying to tell us that he's the one who discovered this, and then told Gary about it. So here we go.
Like I showed Baba Booey I showed him the actual doll, and then he
When
was
he was
like,
on
"Oh,
our
hey,
site.
she's hot." And I was like, "Well, she has Down syndrome." He goes, "That's ridiculous. She doesn't look like
Baba
that. There's
Booey.
nothing different about her. Like maybe her eyes
She
are a
looks
little
like
further
Barbie.
apart." Yeah,
Baba Booey.
Yeah. Okay. So you're the one who showed it to everybody. You're the one who came up with this, and you're the one who showed it to everybody.
He's the one who made the prank calls to Peter Jennings about OJ, Monique. You didn't know that?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Anytime there's like a case, Howard made those calls.
This just kills me.
Yeah.
This absolutely. It's just that's American Doll, and that's Beth. For all of you who don't realize who this is,
Well, that's the
think
same
one-
thing, right?
one of these was Bobble Booey, and one of these was probably Cousin Chips. Right? That's
Yeah.
Absolutely. Those guys are geniuses.
geniuses. And Beth's face, for some reason, works with absolutely everything that they
fits
do.
right in, doesn't it?
Beth,
I mean,
Robin, and Marcy Turk are really
because I have
the stars of this.
Because I have the original over my left shoulder here, and it's not a very far stream too.
Let me see. Hold on. Solo layout. Let me see.
Those
Right
glasses,
there, that's the original.
Yeah.
And then you go into
Downs Beth.
this, and you go into this, and then you go into this one right here.
Oh, so delicious.
Barbie's
all
tits
the
know what?
or not.
I have never met someone with Down syndrome that wouldn't spit on Beth if they met her.
You know what? I was in New York and I met a boy. I don't think he was a
met a
boy.
boy?
He might have been 40. His name was Danny Wong.
Kid
And
saliva.
he
Oh,
was
way to
sitting
blow him
next
up.
to me on the shore. Everybody's named Danny Wong.
Everybody's
And-
right now going on Instagram.
Danny Wong, retard. No, and he was, and he was so sweet. I can't. I have no words to describe to you how sweet he was, and I don't even understand how he takes the train by himself. He's just so beautifully simple, you know, and just like the sweetest boy in the world.
Because Asians are mathematical, Monique. He realizes that he can get where he's going 2 minutes faster than an Uber or a cab. So he took the subway. It's all about the mathematics.
Oh, he's so cute, so cute.
Yeah,
Okay.
most people with Downs are very sweet people. It really is insulting to compare
It's
Beth
insulting.
to them.
The
It really is.
beef is.
I mean, honestly.
because that is not a sweet person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Asian
I mean,
population.
if you think about it, Down syndrome is caused by the 21st trisomy chromosome. When you have a duplicate, that means you have extra genetic material. Where Beth, on the other hand, lacks genetic material.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes.
Beth,
Okay.
Beth got her brain damage from the
Down
Rolling
syndrome
Rock
daddy
plant in
takes
Latrobe,
the
Pennsylvania.
morning train. He works from 9 to
I thought it was some
5,
sunblock.
and then-
Oh, wait.
Yes, it could be from sunblock.
Down syndrome, Danny. He was so cute, and you know, people were smiling at me on the train, like,
Because you're a nice person.
Look how sweet you are talking to this boy. Okay, then we go on. He starts talking about his dad, and
Too
I had a lot of clips today, but I deleted a lot of them because I really wanted to focus in on the whole Ronnie thing. But he was talking about how, and this is kind of curious to me. So any of you who have ever been in the military, with Ben with a glass eye, how is it that he was able to go into the military? I mean, was it because they really needed people?
Because
I mean, I believe that he was in it. I just don't understand.
I'm still
I
trying to
got-
process that because even in World War II they had some
Yeah, it's
level.
4F, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if
you
he,
were-
he
took a 4F.
volunteered.
If you had something like that, you would be a 4F. You would not.
Well, he never saw
allowed.
he never saw action, and he never left the United States. So maybe those kind of people is who they placed. Actually, he never even left Long Island, and we
Nope.
had a theory for a very, very long time that there happened to have been a Japanese internment camp in Long Island, and our thought was that maybe
wouldn't that be something?
Ben worked at that internment camp, which is
With
why
George?
Howard would be like, because there were no Japs, ha 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 ha.
Don't need
you
a
know what I
Jap
mean?
no
Hey,
more.
George, sit up, sit down.
We tried to get Ben
George, sit up,
Stern's
sit down.
records one time. I think somebody tried to get it and they couldn't. They
You know
couldn't
what? I
get
should
them.
do that over the
Can you imagine if
weekend.
that was the case? I told you not to be chinky, you moron.
That would be really amazing if we found out that to be, and the information. So it's 4F basically means that
Medically
you have
unfit.
something.
Medically unfit.
Okay, so he would never be inducted. He'd be a 4F. So does 4F mean that you don't you don't get to
You
see
reject.
action, or that you
No, you
just
just
get
can't
to
go
be
in
like
the
an
military.
Can't go in
office
the
or a?
military. The
like a
military
desk
actually has
job.
standards.
Yeah.
But he could have a desk job or something, right?
If, like, for example, if you're just fat, they'll just send you to fat boot camp first. Then they'll send you
Right.
to regular camp. But if you have a medically approved disability, you can't. serve.
One eye would probably get you there. I mean,
Okay, so I
Yeah.
go back
Do a lot
to
of
what I
things.
asked. Would that be a desk job? Would that be you get to serve in the
No,
military?
you can't be in any branch of the military because any branch of the military, essentially, you can be called, even if you're like in charge of stapling paper, you can be called to the front line.
Yeah,
you
Rick the
can't.
electrician blew up his spot, Monique. He actually, this is top secret stuff. He volunteered for the super soldier serum, and Dr. Erskine had him come in and was rejected.
Oh God, no, no, no.
And
please,
as he
God.
went to be a recorder, they sucked the serum out of him.
These are so wrong. These are one is in a Japanese American internment camp, and the other one's at Camp Wellmet.
Dang, I don't know you people.
This goes back to our co-joined twins, one vagina. So if you haven't seen that, highly recommend you go back to another day.
Yeah,
Okay.
sound like that.
So he starts to go into a conversation about Ben's cock because apparently he thinks that his father had a giant cock.
Oh, Jesus
And
Christ.
see, G Canada says wrong, Xavier.
But he's
During World War
Canadian. How
II,
does he
they were
know?
He's
taking
Canadian,
everyone,
bro.
even to
Canadians don't
do
know
desk
anything.
work in the U.S.
But don't you have to go through boot camp, or do they have exceptions?
Hey, Jack
Kind of like
Triplett.
having a
the whole point.
secretarial job, no? I mean,
But you still have to go through boot camp.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
You do.
Pretty sure you
Did
do.
Robin go through boot camp? I don't think so.
Yes.
Dude, you're talking to someone. You're taking someone's word who's like is onto the metric system, man. Come
I'm
on.
not taking anybody's word. I'm just clicking on. I'm just clicking on comments. That's all I'm doing. I'm not. Xavier is not wrong. Okay. So says Mr. D.
Hey, I wasn't alive in 1946, so I don't know exactly, but I'm assuming you get drafted, you have to go to boot camp, then they can send you to a desk job.
Okay. Sorry, I'm reading about the twins. Serious shit. You guys haven't heard about the wave of soccer violence at Special Olympics? Is a large hooligan firm called Down by Law that's starting the tear-ups. Get them! Get them!
I don't know what's going to make us go to hell.
What has this
faster. I don't
podcast
think we join
become?
Quins.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It did end in 45. My bad.
What?
No, someone corrected me because I said 1946.
See,
No,
Linda
well,
Air says, actually,
45.
this is not true. My grandfather had a twisted foot due to having polio as a child, and he was 4F and could not serve in any capacity during World War II.
So
All
there.
right, Linda. So there. So
Until someone posts something different, and then we'll go, okay, that's true too.
I don't know anything. I know nothing about World War II.
I didn't even know when World War II ended,
How
apparently.
do you know nothing about World War II?
Oh,
kind of a
bro,
big
you know what? I
deal.
remember Enola Gay, 1945. Boop, over.
August 8th. So,
And there's Enola Gay coming to the stage. Enola.
Nola
Yes,
Gay.
Canada. I can admit my wrongs, unlike you.
Who, me? Okay.
Are you
All right.
G Canada?
So then the
This on?
question
Test,
is, the question is, did Howard's father serve? Because apparently he
doubt it.
did. So you guys tell me. I don't
cares?
know. I don't give a shit. You're
I
right.
don't care. At this
Let's
point, I
just
don't
talk
care.
about. Can we just talk about Ben's big cock? Can we do that?
Yes.
All right. Here we go.
Yes.
I remember when he
Ooga.
died. I remember looking at him laying there, and I was like, "What a waste that big cock is!" Like all he did with it is fuck my mother. You know what I mean? Like
You think your mother was the only woman he ever got?
I think he fucked her. He must have fucked. He tried to imply to me that he fucked someone else, but I don't know.
So he's looking at his father dead and thinking, "What a waste of that big cock." If Ida was here right now, she'd be rolling around. She'd be like, "What the hell?" I know, guys. I know. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so after he finishes with that conversation, that's when we start in about not being able to go to Ronnie's wedding. So I want you guys to listen closely to the whole Ronnie's wedding shenanigans and his
Why are we still broadcasting
rationale. What?
on Twitch?
What?
Nothing but crazy people on that.
Well,
Anyway,
that's okay.
yeah.
They're still with us. It's okay. Yeah. Okay. So here's where he announces he's not going to Ronnie's wedding. Here we go.
Yeah, I got to tell Ronnie, I don't think I'm going to be able to go to his wedding.
Oh boy, he's gonna be
Yeah.
wrong.
Really? You thought it through?
Yeah, and I don't want to. He's all fucking jacked up about me coming to his wedding.
Yeah.
Now the only famous guy I'll have there is Kurt Busch.
So that's what starts it. And now he's waiting for Ronnie to get on the phone. I then promptly send out a text message to every single, except for Scott, every single ex-Stern person that I know to find out whether or not.
Well, can
they're
you
going to
ask
the
Richie
wedding.
if Scott's going through Richie?
No, I can ask Scott. I just
Yeah.
will do whatever. So yes, I will ask him. So yeah, so so now Howard then gets on the phone with Ronnie. First off, I would like to physically harm Marianne from Brooklyn the way she talked to Ronnie
absolutely.
today. It was just really atrocious. So the excuses begin. Here we go.
I don't think I'm going to be able to go. You can't go, Robin. You're
I
not
don't
letting you
think
go.
so.
No, I'm in charge of Robin.
Boy,
these
this is
days.
Why? Why
this
can't
is
Robin
exactly
go?
what he did to Gary's father's funeral. He was throwing it around the room, making sure people weren't going so he could feel better about himself. It's eerily similar to that. But he knew he had this. This plan was in motion for the day Ronnie made that announcement. This plan has been in motion. He knew he
Yes, of
wasn't
course.
going.
Yeah.
He just couldn't frame it properly. And it is all about fame. And it's all about celebrities. Well, now actually, it's all about everybody he's on there is on the red flag list. So everybody there hates him. So
Every excuse starts. Let me finish.
I can't get permission.
Is this official today? You're telling them you're not going?
Robin loves being told what to do by Howard, just so you know, because this is her man. This is the guy that she
Well,
is in
probably
love
interferes
with.
her treatment.
So if she enjoys having a man tell her what to do, and she enjoys Howard telling her not to go.
I guess. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Are you still going to think about it? This is not a final decision.
It's pretty final. There's a couple of things going on.
There's a couple of things going on. Okay, it's just bookmark that.
who was
But,
it that said
Wait,
the greatest?
Wait.
I don't know when I saw that
fuck
Dick
him.
Hole Productions or whatever.
Oh, my God.
Maybe it's not for me.
That was a bit of
So now he's talking about Stephanie's wedding website, where I guess her nickname for Ronnie is Dickhole. And so instead of
Yes.
calling him Ronnie throughout the whole how we met and about us and blah, 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 she calls him Dickhole. And so, Howard is immediately turned off by it, immediately thinks it's going to be like a total white trash wedding, right?
Well,
and so there's, thank you,
He's
Ida.
not wrong.
He's not wrong. I mean, look who's getting married.
But again, the excuses are starting. So he's
Thank
not
you, Ida.
exactly saying that there's something that's a definite must do, right? But it's sort of kind of morphs into that. In between this whole thing, there's a Ralph dump. We don't know what was said, but of course, Ralph being a giant douchebag. So let's go to that real quick.
I'm flipping my 2-in-1. I think Mika versus not Mika.
He's talking about who's hot on MSNBC as if we haven't heard this 14,000 times.
Fuck Ralph. Who's
Stephanie Rules.
Stephanie Rule? Yes.
There you
Stephanie
go.
Rule.
She's pretty hot.
Oh yeah, she's that.
I don't know. Thanks, Ralph. Great talking to you. Bye.
The dump occurred.
Yeah.
Fucking moron.
Jeez. Look
I don't know if that's true. Ralph. What an idiot. I had to hang up on Ralph. He just says dumb shit. I had
Wow.
to hit the dump button.
So who knows what Ralph
No
said,
more
but of course
bullshit.
it was. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you. 3-minute delay that gets to edit.
Oh, yeah.
You can chop out like whole paragraphs and shit, like it never existed.
Yeah,
I had a
just-
whole call dump one time on the wrap-up show. The
Really?
entire call. Yep, minute and a half.
Wow, that's like a triple dump.
A minute.
That's like
It's not 7 seconds. It's like right then. It's just like 2 minutes.
Their delay
I've been on
is
hold.
over
It's
2 minutes.
It's over 2 minutes. You
Um,
can do that.
I'm not necessarily sure they can do that. I think they can hit the dump button a couple of times, but I think that it's set at a certain. That's like the 7-second delay is the actual demarcation for delays. That is
with
it.
Digital, I think.
No, it's changed in
Somebody
serious.
correct us, but with digital, it should be anything you want because they build
essentially
builds
is.
over 2 minutes.
can
is what they
rewind.
start
Pre-roll.
with.
Like a pre-roll on a camera.
Yeah,
But there's only a
yeah.
certain amount of time that you can go with dump before it goes blank and goes quiet, and the show
He doesn't
starts
care.
again.
Yeah, but they have commercials. They could easily,
Yeah.
they can throw a commercial in there. They can easily build that back up right away.
They can't, but I'm sure that's correct. So anybody knows that.
You've heard the fortnight between Howard's pauses. You think it matters if he does that?
Fortnite.
Yeah,
right?
see, KC says you run out of dump. Exactly. You
Not
run out of
serious.
dump.
Yeah, but essentially, if you go to a 5-minute commercial, you can essentially build that back up.
Okay,
he
but
built
let's
up more in it.
assume you're right in the middle of somebody
you're
doing
right.
a horrible tirade, right?
Yeah,
And-
DB, I heard that too. Gary confirmed 3-minute delay. I heard that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's
That's a great threat to get you to not say anything crazy, right? If you think you're going on there and you're going to mix it up, you'll be taught.
and-
You'll be reeled in because you know
Yeah,
there's
but
a
you can
3-minute
easily
delay.
record yourself. So it
Yeah,
doesn't
but who's
matter.
gonna
You can
go through
still have a
that?
copy of it.
okay. Well, you're all crystal clear on this. I'm not, but okay.
Here, Casey is dumping knowledge on us.
He's dumping on us.
It's 7 seconds, and if you hit it 3 in a row, see, that's what I assumed. I thought that's how it works. That you have to keep hitting it. See, I'm not crazy. I thought
clearly-
that's the way it worked.
Clearly, they can make it go longer than that. I mean,
Okay,
or they
whatever.
have.
Got
They
it.
figured
Got it.
out.
Got it. Sure. Okay. So
You know what? Your Club 33 attitude stinks.
Okay.
What does
So
Club 33 have to do with this right now? Why do you have to? Oh, wait, never mind.
what are you talking about? You're such a weirdo. Who are you? I don't even know you anymore.
Enrique Iglesias.
Cat. It's Enrique Iglesias, exactly. No, I don't have a 30-second dump. All I can do is mute these mutants, and that's the best I can
go
do.
Go have some milk. Drink milk. Relax, bro. This is a comedy show, man.
Do you think Ronnie ever had a strategy? Let me invite Kimmel first, who's obsessed with me, and then I'll get a firm yes from Kimmel, and that will ensure Howard's
About what?
going to his wedding.
Ronnie would never invite Jimmy Kimmel.
Yes, he would. Yes,
Why?
he would.
Why?
Because Kimmel is a stupid curiosity for these Morlocks. and
Yeah,
he would
but-
go. He absolutely would go.
I don't know that he would invite him though. Like I don't think that he's feels confident enough.
What's the?
I don't know.
what's the
Let's
downside?
invite fucking let's
Try it.
invite everybody.
It's in
Fuck it.
Vegas. Kimmel knows Vegas.
not?
Invite him. See what happens.
I don't know. I think you need to
Bro,
pick and choose your
You,
spots.
you
on
think
this stuff.
how long would it take for Jimmy Kimmel to stop laughing after he read that invite?
Exactly. And you know what? That would only be like a money grab anyway.
He's
Let's be
literally
honest.
getting enemas with Brad Pitt, and he's gonna
Yeah.
stop that to go to Ronnie's.
All right, here we go. So let's go
There's a lot
to
of free time now, though.
All right, let's continue with
this is
Ronnie.
true.
Writer strike.
Let's
this is
continue with
true.
Ronnie. Let us continue with Ronnie.
Oh,
Dude, I knew
I
you
don't
wouldn't fucking comment. So what I know you.
I love you, man. I love Steph.
Yeah,
you know,
I
I've been
know.
an advocate of
Yeah.
this,
Right.
but I'm not going
Yeah.
because I don't want to tell you why, but I have a good reason why.
Yeah, I know.
Now he doesn't want to tell him why, but he has a good reason. Okay. First, it was like there's a couple of things going on. Here we go.
Do.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
You're a
It's
loser,
his
that's
fault
all.
anyway,
It's his fault.
quite frankly.
Oh, there you go.
Ronnie's.
It's Ronnie's
I'm not
fault.
coming, but anyway.
Blame
all
the
right,
victims.
that's it. I'm not
All
coming.
right. Do. Thank you. Have a good day.
Ronnie's an idiot. He thought he was gonna go.
1,000% it's because of other people Ronnie has invited. 1,000%.
And
Absolutely.
I've been saying this for the last year, and you go, "There's no way Howard's afraid of Richie Wilson." He won't. Of course, Spandrel confirms it. He's wronged so many people. He can probably no longer keep the NDA straight. He has.
You know what?
So
I
to
don't think
avoid
Richie
everyone.
Wilson
true, John.
is so important that Howard needs to
true.
give a shit about one person. Let's
In
talk
the-
the whole TV team, sure.
Everybody. It's
Let's
everybody.
talk Artie.
It's
Like
Scott
this
the
guy's just
engineer.
asking, do you think if Artie's invited? Do you think Scott's invited? Sure. Let's go with all of that. Maybe Artie is
Howard, the
invited.
entire Howard TV is friends with. So
Maybe
Ronnie
Artie
keeps
is
friends,
invited.
Keeps ties with these people.
Maybe Artie
So-
is invited. Maybe he doesn't want to have confrontations. Maybe he thinks that everybody's going to get drunk and stupid and be an asshole to him.
Well,
That's
they
the
should
way
all-
he thinks. You know that.
First of all, if Howard went, it would be for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, they walk
Exactly.
in and out.
He didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, he 100%. I agree with you guys. He's just a big pussy. He's afraid of confrontation with the people that he's wronged.
Right. So we're going to
Bummer.
continue, but in between that, let's go to a incredibly dead, almost grave-like Aerosmith read. Here we go. And again, let's go back to the whole thing, as we all know by now, that Aerosmith was canceled by Howard while he was in Miami. They were supposed to announce their concert tour on his show, and then they canceled it, or he canceled it last minute because he didn't want to get involved with all the shenanigans that are going on with the sexual misconduct things
yep.
that's going on. So let's hear this read. It was pretty classic.
I want to thank Live Nation, Aerosmith, the 4-time Grammy-winning rockers, are planning their farewell tour, Peace Out, featuring special guest, the Black Crowes. Peace Out. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Nice lineup.
Yeah.
Aerosmith and Black Crowes.
Wow.
Really?
That's a concert. That's a
1995, maybe.
See, he was going to say, now that's a concert that I would see, but he stops himself. Listen.
Is everyone
Now, that's a
anorexic
concert.
on that tour? Lolorexia?
That's a
How come I can't get a fucking clip out? Guys, shush for 1 second. Let me just finish this.
Black Rose. Now that's a concert. That's beautiful.
Good catch.
Also
Night
want to
of
tell you,
great music.
Yeah.
those boys can rock. Both.
That's it. That's the whole.
Yeah, they had that one
Holy
song.
shit.
Yeah.
Is this the 4th or 5th farewell tour they've done? You trust this being their last thing? Does this include Joe
There's no
Perry
way.
touring with the Hollywood Vampires? Is this which farewell tour is this?
I don't know, but it's so weird. He's so steeped
I'm
in
so sick of
controversy
them.
now. I can't even imagine that this is the right time for them to go on tour. I really just can't. I just don't understand.
I guess. I don't know.
What?
I mean,
Virtually
Well, I
half
mean-
of classic rock dinosaur rockers are all pedophiles. They
yeah,
all
I mean,
have
yeah,
that.
I don't think it matters
Allegedly.
because they're going to still sell out their arenas anyway because the
You
mouth
think?
breeders are going to buy tickets anyway. I mean, that's just the way it is.
I guess.
Sure, I guess. No, whatever.
All right, so he was mad at Ronnie. Ronnie actually disconnected himself after that particular clip. Like he just left the conversation. And everybody's like, Ronnie's mad, blah, 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 blah. And so I don't even want to talk about Oliver Peebles right now, Emmerich. I don't know if I know you or you're part of my life, but yeah, I had a very, very
that's
horrible Oliver Peebles incident today, which I don't really want
That's
to talk
okay.
about.
There was someone else in chat that was they say that they had all caps. They don't drink and they live in Bartow. And if I lived in Bartow, I would drink. But that's okay.
Music
I've
Stream
been to
says
Bartow.
Live Nation throwing money down the drain using Howard to promote the tour. How many people in each city are listening to Howard? Yeah, nobody really cares. And
Well, they bought it on Sirius XM though. It's a Sirius XM.
well, when
commercial.
Aerosmith
Yeah.
announced on Twitter, I happened to have been on the phone with Xavier, and we went onto the Aerosmith website, and it was completely crashed. So people
told you.
obviously don't need Howard to do that. Yeah, I know, Chaka Khan. I don't even want to tell you what happened. I'm so
It's a whole thing.
upset. It's a whole thing. My Cary Grants are gone, and I'm just really upset. Okay, and Chaka will
Oh,
understand
that
what I'm
sucks.
talking
That,
about.
that never resolved itself.
No, it did not. No, it did not. All right, so
Thoughts and
here's
prayers.
Marianne from Brooklyn calling in because she's upset that Ronnie is angry at Howard, and this is what this absolute sea monkey says to
Yeah,
Ronnie.
she is.
This is really horrible. I
Yeah.
hate her.
So proud and happy of you with the wedding, and you
Of course.
damn, you're taking that fucking call, Ronnie. You're gonna take that.
So Howard was saying, Ronnie, I'm going to call you and let you know what the problem is. I will call you and let you know, and we'll talk about it man to man. He's like, I don't want to hear from you. I don't need a phone call from you. Just forget about it. You're not coming. I don't care. Let it go. So that's where Marianne is coming in and saying, Ronnie, you take that call. Listen to her.
Oh, shut
I
up.
hate her. I hate her so much.
Do you have the clip of Ronnie saying that to her?
Proud and happy of you with the wedding, and you
Of course.
damn, you're taking that fucking call, Ronnie. You're gonna take that call.
Oh,
from
really?
Howard. Are you fucking
Yep.
kidding me?
You don't,
are.
know,
Yes,
you don't know
are.
me very well, Marianne.
No,
Sorry.
he's a pussy. He forgets how good I've been to him.
I'm a pussy. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll take that fucking call, Ronnie. Are you kidding me? Would you
You know-
not go to her house and just like,
I'm not
Smack
for
her across the head?
I'm not for spousal abuse, but in her case, I can understand it. So
yeah,
I
horrible.
don't
Shit
condone
out of her.
it, but I understand it.
So,
I think her
you
kids
know,
kick her ass.
sometimes we
She's
talk
two
about
black
the
eyes.
sometimes we talk about the nomenclature called gaslighting, right?
Oh, I hate
And-
that
And he's
fucking
good
word.
at
It's
it.
got 85 different meanings. I
Okay, it
hate
doesn't.
that
It
word.
doesn't have 85 meanings.
Yes, it
No,
does.
it has
Okay,
one
no,
meaning.
it has
You
one
might
meaning.
use it right, but everybody else in the world uses it wrong. and
Doesn't matter. I don't
everybody
even care.
Overuses
It's
it. I
kind
want
of
it
like the word
eliminated from the English
woke.
language.
It's like the word woke. People
Yes, I'm
use
sick
it
of it.
and
I'm sick of that
misuse
too.
it, and it's just a stupid word. But gaslighting, here we go.
Oh, I hate
This,
that
what
word.
you're going to hear right now,
It's
is the
gaslighting.
epitome of what the word gaslighting is. And really, it does just only have one meaning. Here we go. And you tell me if this is gaslighting or not. I love it.
Meeting me was the best thing ever happened to you. You won't even be in Vegas now. You'd still be driving that fakakta limo for the fucking Today Show and doing proms. And you just fucking knock it off and you come up with a nice, good apology and you call me and say, Howard, I'm sorry I made you feel bad. That's
Swings it around and makes it about Ronnie because he's not going to the wedding.
Everybody, take note. That's how you gaslight.
That's how
somebody.
you gaslight.
That is professional gaslighting right there.
That is gaslighting 101, my friends.
Yeah,
That's all he's ever done. That's not
So-
new behavior
Yeah,
for him. That's
he's good
that's
at
all
it.
he's ever done for decades and decades. That's not some new trick for him.
You turn something shitty that you've just done to somebody who has worked for you for over 35 years.
Jesus Christ.
And you basically say, I'm not coming to your wedding, and you're upset, but you have no right to be upset, and you should apologize to me for being as upset as you are. That's what he's saying.
He's turning himself into a victim at the same time, which is what he's mastered.
Yeah.
More than
So I am fully convinced that it is because of certain people that Ronnie is inviting to the wedding and Howard doesn't want to be in their presence. I'm also fully convinced that he thinks everybody is going to be like rowdy and drunk and it's going to border on being like a Blanco debris wedding where everybody gets like shit faced. Next thing you know, people are taking off their clothes and jumping in Ronnie's pool. So he doesn't want to be a part of that. He doesn't want to be
seems
a part of that
about
world.
That seems about right.
Because there's two
Absolutely.
reasons why
It's
he
not
doesn't
at
want to
Ronnie's
go.
house.
There's no famous people, and
Yeah.
there's people there on the red flag list. That's why he doesn't want to go.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Period.
He's a civilian, and that's
Full
why
stop.
he doesn't want to go.
Full stop. I mean, it would be very hubris of us to think that it's because of Richie Wilson, okay? It has to be a group.
That's just a name. That's one of the many names.
That's
he
one
can't
of
be
many
around.
It's
people
many.
he's
That's what I'm saying.
upset.
It's not about Richie at all. I think it's more about the body of work that will be
100%.
at the wedding. And that he doesn't want to be amongst the pores. That's it. Just doesn't want to
Yeah,
be amongst the
yeah.
pores. And so that's what he's doing. So then this was great. A caller named Morty calls in, which I loved Morty. Gotta be honest. Here we go. I love this.
Hey, Morty. Morty in
dude,
Arizona.
You are a complete total dick. I mean,
I'm not a
you know
dick.
this- You are.
Am I a dick, Ronnie? Seriously, tell me, am I a dick?
38.
Am I a dick, Ronnie? Yeah, like Ronnie's gonna say, yeah, you're a total fucking dick. You're the man who still
dick.
pays me even though I'm retired. But okay.
I'm not saying anything, dude.
Oh,
Ronnie, come on.
you won't
He
even
won't
defend me?
defend you.
Ronnie, you're a Neanderthal.
You won't even defend me because here I am telling the whole world that I don't think enough of you to go to your wedding. But you're not defending me, Ronnie. Why aren't you defending me? This is all about me. It's not about you. It's not about your wedding. It's about me and how I feel and how I feel amongst the pores and why I can't go to your wedding. I'm too important.
Craziest thing is, he'd have the easiest time going there and back. He's got a private jet treatment to it. They tweak the wedding for anything he wanted to. So ironically, he would have the easiest time even getting in and out. So it's
Ronnie
even
would
worse than just,
1,000% bend over backwards if Howard was coming, and he
would
knows it.
tailor the entire thing.
Thank you,
His
Shane, so
exit-
much. Thanks for the show. I listen to a lot of vitriolic and hate shows. It's nice to have a place of sanity or lesser insanity to fall back on. You are welcome. We are here to help you. Damn it, Shane.
What's the actual date of the wedding, Monique?
I have absolutely no idea.
It's in October. It's in October near the NASCAR race in Vegas.
Okay.
Why is it near the NASCAR race?
Because they had talked about
Because.
it. That the NASCAR race is like the weekend after.
Oh, so his friends will be there, so they kind
Yes.
of built it around that?
Yes.
Interesting.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
hey, let's talk hypotheticals real quick. If Billy Joe was getting married in Beirut during a zombie apocalypse, would Howard go?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Somehow I think he would try to convince Billy Joel to have it in Palm Beach right down the block
No,
at
no.
Mar-a-Lago.
Beirut zombie apocalypse.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter,
no,
he'd
no.
go.
I got you.
Do you
Okay,
think the
let's.
firm know now as he submitted the guest list to him officially? And he got to see the entire guest list. It's already been crafted.
Ah, good
No,
one,
I
John.
think I think what happened. No.
Yes,
I
yes,
think what's
yes.
It was always a
happened.
hard no.
I think what's happened is like
Yes.
the Jasons, the Garys. Everybody's like, you know who's going? You know who else is going?
Yeah, that's definitely
who
part
else
of
is
it.
invited?
Absolutely, they got in his ear.
You know, that's the way it works. Not that
was never
he has
going,
the
though.
guest list. I mean, that would be fucking ridiculous. Okay, so let's finish with Morty. Hang on. Sorry, I stopped it and now it doesn't want to go again.
Oh,
Ronnie, come
no,
on.
you won't even defend me?
Ronnie, you're a Neanderthal. You're letting him off the hook. 38
What do you mean off the
years.
hook?
What
What
off
are
the
you
hook?
talking about? Something came up.
Oh, bullshit.
Now something came
Something.
up. I gotta put my fan on. See the way the story just keeps changing as the hour goes on.
Something came up.
Something came up.
Not that Artie
Absolutely.
didn't kiss Howard's ass himself, but this is where you need an Artie in there. He'd push back on him, and I
5
think
months.
it would turn into a better conversation.
Something
It's 5
came up in
months from
October.
now. It's 5 months from now.
Something suddenly. That's the
something
Brady
came
Bunch
up
excuse.
5 months from now.
Suddenly came
Didn't
up.
you see the header for today? It's so fabulous.
Did you do a Brady Bunch thing?
Please hold. I will show it to you right this second. What did I do with it?
Nothing sounds more like a lie than that.
No, it absolutely is.
All
100% a
Generation
lie.
X does and before thinks right back to the Brady Bunch and the ultimate lie with that disclaimer in front of it. Something
Yes.
suddenly came up. Just tell
Yes,
them
of course. Oh,
That episode
somewhere
with
on
Peter
the
Parker
site.
in it.
yes, that's the header for today.
Cousin
That's the
Oliver.
header for today's show. Is that Bubble Boo we did a GIF on? Let's finish with Morty.
You've known this is going on forever, dude. Come on.
I told Ronnie knew from the
That's-
beginning
that's
I was
bullshit, Howard.
most.
And
Ronnie
then
knew
you're trying
from.
to buy him off with money? Like, okay,
Of
let me
course.
get $5,000.
What do you do? What do you think I do with?
What did we discuss the other day? What is it?
Yeah.
What is Howard's superpower? Buying
Throw
people
money
off
at
with
something.
fucking money.
Yes, throwing money at the
I mean,
situation.
Throw
asking
money at
someone.
something.
That's exactly right.
You remember
Sorry,
in
I'm-
Justice League when Flash said to Batman, he goes, "What's your superpower?" And Ben Affleck goes, "I'm rich."
That's-
I mean, that's Howard's move. Throwing
That's
money
his
at
move.
him.
Well,
Yeah.
because then he was talking about how he was invited to maybe Steve Nowicki's wedding, and he decided not to go to that, and that's in the city. And he gave him $2,500. Had to tell everybody he gave him $2,500.
Which is nothing. Nothing.
Why not round it off to $3,000, Mr. Billionaire? What? How do you come up with 25? Is there something like write off with that 2,500? Right? Why not round it off?
You know why the call,
purses that
I'll
cost
tell you
more
why
than
the
that.
call got on, Kim Rose. She's saying, I love Morty. How did that call get through? You know what it is? It's because he knew that he was going to take a little shit for it.
Yeah.
So it might as well be from somebody named Morty in the
thinks
middle
he's
of
getting in front of
nowhere.
it. He thinks he's doing
That's
it.
exactly right. So he's controlling the narrative because he knows Morty's calling in to give him shit
Look,
about
I'm
it.
not afraid to take it on. Morty's calling in. That's him
Exactly.
trying to get in front of it.
So let's listen to excuse number 35. Here we go. Oh, hold on.
I mean, asking someone to fly to Las Vegas for a wedding is a major inconvenience. I don't go to weddings that are an hour away.
Oh, you're so cool.
I don't. You know that. I mean, you
Look
know,
at that pause. Oh, my
Look
God.
at that pause.
I don't. You know that.
Wow.
I
mean,
could sack Justin Fields on an alligator count.
Jesus.
Oh, my God. That's a real pause.
You know,
That's pause.
We could do
Holy
5
shit.
Deppenings between those pauses, Monique.
You know, I
No
mean,
doubt.
that's more time than you give the quarterback when you play touch football. I mean,
Yeah, that's an
that
alligator
is an unbelievable amount of
But
pause.
you know what? Devil's advocate. Ronnie's a narcissist to think that Howard ever gave a crap about him. It's like the hooker that falls in love with the John, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Here's your money. Get the f out.
I'm Rex,
Ronnie,
of
well,
course
shame
I
on
watch
Ronnie,
Rick
though,
and
actually.
Morty.
Ronnie
Shame
knows
on him.
who he
Come
is
on, he
at this
knows who
point.
he is.
Yeah, he
thought
knows
was
exactly who he
special.
is.
Ronnie
Right.
thought he was special.
You know that
He's no
adage that
different
goes
than
around
any
now?
other schmuck that's ever worked for him.
You know that adage that goes around? I'm sure it's been around for decades, but I'm just hearing it like 2 weeks ago. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Yes, thank you, Monique. I love that echo in the background. That was a really...
Believe them.
When
Believe
someone
them.
shows you who they are, believe them.
Believe them. That's exactly right.
Ronnie is a
So-
narcissist. He is. He believes that he's different. He believes that he's special.
I
He thought
do.
Howard was
A
his
little
friend.
bit.
He's
Yeah.
an
Dude.
idiot.
That is in the
Well,
back of his mind.
He's seen
You know what?
Howard treat
He-
people like. You know what? He has seen all his friends get fired from the Stern Show, thinking that he was different. You know what? He's not different. He's
But-
just someone he gets a check cut to him once a week. It is no different than anybody else. Sorry, Ronnie.
Do we
He's-
have?
He's just a worker. That's
Do we
it.
have
Yes,
the
he
clip
is.
of
To Howard,
the
he
money
is.
discussion?
But it's-
Do we have
To
the money
Howard, he
discussion clip?
is.
It's been the Ronnie Mund show since Artie's left.
Well,
I
for
mean,
content,
he's more
I mean,
than just
well,
for content. It's just low
Yeah,
it's
okay.
the laziest shit. But for whatever reason,
Yeah,
because he
wasn't
won't
it the
bring in a
Eric the
comedian-
Actor show for a while too?
Yes, it was Eric. It's JD, and it's
how much
Ronnie.
did that matter to Stern?
Oh, let's check in on Casey. Oh no, it's only 9:55.
So,
He's down to
Mo,
10:15.
do we have the clip of him discussing the money?
I didn't clip that because
Okay.
it was just one of
So-
those. How much do you want, Ronnie? How much is it going to cost? How much do you
Yeah.
want?
So the thing is, it's so embarrassing the amounts that he was throwing out, considering he's making $4,000 a minute talking about this on the air.
That's true.
And
Dennis,
he was
you always
going to
gotta
give
think of
him
those-
$12,500, which is
How did he come up with that amount?
He gave Nowicki $2,500 in new.
Oh,
for
right.
8
It was for the
years.
amount of years that he's been
Yeah.
working there. Right.
And this is 5 times that, so it'd be 12,500, which is still a pittance. I mean,
Thank you, David.
Beefus blows that in a weekend, and
Indeed.
he literally, is like, really?
One bag, and that's gone. David, thank
Yeah.
you so much. He says the whole staff secretly thinks they're Howard's favorite, and they all have a moment that shatters that delusion. This is Ronnie's moment.
Welcome.
Well, I kind of think that happened when Ronnie was going to be. What was
Leaving.
happening?
Was he
Ronnie,
when he was
Ronnie
leaving
wanted
for
to see
Vegas?
him. Right,
Oh.
he was. Oh, I know. I think Ronnie was going to be in New York, or something was going on where he wanted to see Howard, and Howard just basically dropped him. And
They
said,
were
going
just
away
meeting
party.
up for dinner, right? There was a party. They were all getting
Yeah, they're
together.
going off.
Right. The official going away.
But then he
party.
went out to dinner with the Anistons.
Okay, was that the
Okay.
same day, Dennis, or the same?
It was literally the same nose within a
I think it was the
month.
same
It
week.
was-
No, it was
Okay,
the
that
same
was-
week.
Same
I think
week.
it was the same week.
John Hamm, Jason Bateman, Jennifer Aniston, Justin Theroux,
Yes,
Kimmel,
yes.
Molly, right.
We've all
Okay.
seen that
That's
classic.
Another hypothetical. 6 months from now, when Ronnie dies, will he go to his funeral?
No.
No.
No. He'll
So
send a
not-
nice deli
Not even
platter.
if it's like 10 feet from wherever Howard is standing, he won't go.
No.
Steve Scott, looking like an incredibly handsome Guardians of the Galaxy dude right now, says, no, he's not. You have no idea what a narcissist is. Ronnie's a loon, but he's authentic. Yeah, you know
Okay,
what?
fair enough.
Everybody
Fair
who
enough,
knows
whatever.
him says that. Everybody who knows him will tell you that they think that Ronnie is really just a true blue, this is who he is, take it or leave it, and that he has a heart of gold. And he's like the sweetest
He's
person.
a Eugene with a heart of gold.
Yeah,
The,
well,
the
yeah,
guy
that's
who used Dean Kane's body for how many years?
He didn't
As his
use
little-
it. The
didn't
people who
use
did.
it.
You think that Ronnie knows how to Photoshop?
Someone did it and he ran with it.
Of
Remember all those
course.
autograph places?
you
You
run
always
with
had
it?
that cut out.
Sure, why not?
In
Sure.
Ronnie's,
I'd run with it. I'd run with it.
in Ronnie's perfect world, he belonged on the Bubba show. The Bubba world and what they're into, wrestling, NASCAR, that's Ronnie's. Ronnie belonged on the Bubba show all along. He doesn't.
You know what?
fit
You're
in.
probably right. You are probably right. He would have fit in perfectly with Bubba, but
He
it
wanted to
wouldn't
be on
have
that.
ever
She'd go on her
been.
all the time.
It wouldn't have been as successful. Ronnie would never have the success that he has as being a, superfluous hanger-on on the
He's a
Stern
hanger-on,
show.
man.
It would have
Yeah,
just
I mean,
never
yeah.
been the same.
And
He
could
parlayed that
Ronnie
into a
really
career.
do?
Good for him.
Thank
could
you,
Ronnie
Shane,
really
again. If you go far enough down the podcast rabbit hole, you guys seem normal and well-adjusted.
That's great, I guess.
know what?
That's a compliment,
I don't know
I
what
guess.
that really says.
So, could Ronnie do like a two-finger McGillicuddy Jones? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Cul-de-sac?
Radio Gaga, you are 1,000% correct. He could have made it up to Ronnie by taking him out to his own dinner in Miami. Absolutely.
could've.
That's
How
all it
about
would've
this?
taken.
How about lunch? How about after the show is over at 10:30? You take your boyfriend Ronnie out for for a
Hot water and
drink,
lemon.
a salad, anything. You could have even taken him right down the block from where
Yeah.
you were. But no. No, I'm not seeing any of the pores on my own time. Bon Jovi's there. Definitely I'll see them. I'll go to lunch with them. I'll hang out with them after he's
Absolutely.
done with the Andy Cohen show.
Yes.
But the pores? No, you drunken, misshapen, more articulate versions of the Whack Pack. No, you are just employees, and I don't know why they don't understand that by now. And they just don't.
No, they have
Radio
self-
Gaga coming through again. I've met Ronnie and hung with him. He is legit, super nice and real. Such a sweetheart. See, there you go.
See that? But you
Hey,
know,
how
the thing is,
tall-
they have delusions of
your
grandeur.
belly
Every
button?
last one of them on that show have delusions of grandeur. And
Well,
that's the
exactly what
problem.
David said. They
Yeah.
think that they think that Daddy loves them best.
Yes.
And he doesn't. Mo, why can't Howard invite Ronnie, says Gungadin, to his house in Florida for the weekend?
That's a good one.
Do you think he's ever been invited over, like ever? I don't think that in the 35 years that Ronnie's been working for him, you think there's ever been a time where Ronnie drops him off in the Hamptons and he says, hey, Ron, you want to come in for, some lunch
Robin,
or
Robin
something?"
hasn't been there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
Robin
gonna
hasn't
say
been there.
Robin's never been.
Yeah. How is it that Robin is in New Jersey and
It's crazy.
and Howard hasn't thought to himself, let me go into the city and take a visit with Robin? Why?
Oh,
How?
no.
You know, I've probably seen Dennis. That's not saying much. I've probably seen Dennis more than Howard has in the last 3 years.
And you know how
you
much
have.
easy a time
Howard
Robin
seen
would
Dennis?
have getting there and back. How it's just so no effort at all.
No
all the
effort.
transportation they have at their disposal at all times. It takes not. I like what one of our two favorite Mocketeers said. Spandrel writes, Howard's own victimhood and self-loathing will never allow him to be as happy as Ronnie, and it drives him crazy. He's such a petty, bitter screw of a man that he seethes at the fact that one of his created puppets is actually happier than he is in real life. That's so good. That's so good. Then Kate Tate writes, anyone still donating their time to Wigward or debasing themselves to get airtime is not a victim. After all this time of getting the shaft from Wigward, it's all on them at this point. Same goes to anyone who doesn't realize that not only isn't Wiggy their friend, but he doesn't like any of them when it comes down to it. Beautifully said, guys.
They are the
Mocketeers.
pores. And
pores,
Howard
yes.
is
The plebeians.
That's my new word for everybody who's like a lesser in that world, the pores. And so he doesn't want to
But
deal with the pores,
What
deal
else are
with the
these guys
drunk
going to do with their
pores.
talent?
Yeah, I did
Sirs,
nothing.
sirs.
What else are they going to do?
You're right, Radio Gaga. Stephanie is beneath Beth. That's why she doesn't want
absolutely.
to go. Yeah, I wonder if they had that conversation. And so Howard goes on to say, and I was planning the Vegas trip because my youngest daughter wanted to go out to Vegas and have some fun at the tables and see some shows. And, I thought it's like, what is she, 12? And I thought I would bring her and her fiance. But yeah, no, it's just not going to.
Now you can invite Allison Stern, Ronnie. Now you can. It's clear for Allison. I would love for
if they're friends.
that would be great. Maybe they are, for all we know.
Yeah, and you're right. Rick.
Yes, who was it talking about black people? It was Kim Rich or somebody. Yeah, the only black person Howard's ever had at Castle Gayskull is Tyra Banks and his husband.
Wow.
I don't think they've ever had interaction with black people out there in any way, shape, or form. Tyra Banks is the only one I can think of.
Thank you, Tone
And her
Code
rich
89. Howard, Ronnie, I'm honored and grateful you've invited me to your wedding. May your first child be a narcissistic one.
Yeah, a narcissist one.
Shuli begged Stephanie for a save the date a few months ago on Instagram. I pray he didn't get one. Haven't heard from those that listen to Shuli, but Bubba is bragging away. Yeah, that's how we knew that it was October. I think Bubba mentioned it on air or something like that.
Ronnie did too, because they brought up on the show about the NASCAR race, and that's how I figured it out, because they were saying the big race, and I'm like going, no, he's not going. It's not in November, because that's when Formula One is there, and it's going to be NASCAR, which is in October.
That's different. He's not a Formula One guy, right?
Exactly. That's why I figured out it was NASCAR. So
Holden, that's a great question. How is Fred
hasn't even
not...
been mentioned?
Yeah, what is going on with that?
What?
No mention.
Maybe
No
some
mention.
of the maybe one of your Howard TV Mon Vivants can tell us.
You know what?
Shuli's
You're right.
going.
Nobody
that'd
said
be
if he's been
interesting.
invited. Oh.
Shuli said he is going. Interesting.
I didn't think Shuli and Ronnie got along. They don't in some of the clips I played. I guess.
See, that's another thing. Okay, so now you have all these peripheral people who used to be on the show. How is it that none of these people are going to kiss and tell after they come back from the wedding, right?
I know.
And
It's not
Howard detests that. Howard hates the fact that somebody might talk about him being at this party. He just hates it. But by all means, have all the people that record all the shit, Wolfie, all these people, record drunken stupidity at the wedding.
And use it to the tune of
absolutely.
And
That's
use
gonna
it on the
happen.
show. But
So
Howard
the
can't be part of it.
NASCAR race is Columbus Day weekend. It's October 14th and 15th.
Okay.
So that is about the time they're having it, because I think they're having it in that time frame.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
so
if Shuli is going, they better have one of those metal detectors to wand him as he leaves to make sure none of the silverware disappears.
Yeah, a Super Trooper. Yeah, I don't know how well you follow the relationships on the show, but at a certain point, Scott Salem was Ronnie's best friend. They both said it on the air several times, so I don't know how much.
bet you he's
it holds
invited.
up.
I would-
He's got to be invited. He's got to be invited.
How can he not?
Absolutely. Come on.
listen.
How can he not? He may not
apparently,
go.
Yeah,
100%
but
he's
according to
invited.
Ronnie, he's invited. Like Jason Kaplan's assistant.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
bizarre, right?
I mean,
Jesus
just
Christ.
like peripheral people that would never be invited to somebody like Ronnie's wedding. Honestly, I mean, I wouldn't invite those people, but hey, that's me.
How about Benji?
We don't know anything else
We
about.
don't know. We haven't heard anything.
We haven't heard anything.
I can see
So-
Benji being one of the few people not invited.
I can see
him
that
not
too.
going.
They all kind of
Ronnie's one
hate his
ruining
ass.
it.
But
I don't think
they
Fred's
invited
invited.
Mike Perlman, who
Hey,
Ronnie
yeah,
proclaims
okay,
to
okay.
hate.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Right?
It's true.
So how
Who
does
knows?
that happen?
Who knows?
Yeah. Okay, so let's go on a little bit. So all of a sudden, while they're waiting on Ed Sheeran, this song comes on. I didn't record the whole thing, but God, was it awful.
It
So
was bad.
this is another one of those Tuchus songs, I guess, that he's been working on. Oh, and by the way, even though I decided not to play the clip, he also played some new music from Beetlejuice, which was far superior to anything that Howard has been able to put together with his, ragtag band of merry, stupid musicians that work for the show.
Beetlejuice is the guy that all the NBA players know on TikTok.
Yes,
Exactly.
that's the one.
That's
They would
funny.
1000% go over to Beetlejuice if he
Yes.
was sitting
Oh,
in front.
absolutely. they
Casey is
would.
on apparently.
Okay, I heard it. I saw it. Okay, here we go. So
Just
here's
a-
the Bang the Clock song.
Sweet love, it's been a day or two since I've been inside of you. We don't say fuck, we don't say screw, it's bang o'clock tonight. When making love just sounds too clean and pound or hump feels too obscene. Now's the time for you and me.
How much does he sound like Alan Alda here?
Okay.
Oh, he does. He sounds 100% like Alan Alda. Christ.
Couldn't give Jackie 7 figures after that fucking turd just now, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
How horrible is that?
Can we get Jackie Martling to punch that up, please?
Yes, it sounds like Starlight Vocal Band. Afternoon
Yeah,
delight.
that's exactly
It
what
was.
they're doing.
It was a 100% copy of that.
Can I ask you three? What was the deal with the plagiarism and Sheeran? How did that go down? I get the.
Was it a
recent
Marvin Gaye
story
song?
from- Was it a Marvin
No,
Gaye
it was
song?
it was
wasn't Marvin Gaye? Okay.
the other one, the other litigious one. Who has sued? Oh, maybe it was Marvin Gaye.
Did you hear the side by
Marvin
side?
Gaye's
I'm
family
sure he did
sues
it. I have no
everybody.
doubt that he did it. I'm hoping he did it. Did you guys hear
No, he
the side
lost.
by side?
He won. Ed
Yes,
Sheeran
you did
won.
win.
I don't believe him. Okay, yeah, I think they just handed it to him. I believe he.
What are you
stole
talking about? No. He had to win this because it was literally just like 3 chords, and they say, okay, you can't copyright or say that somebody's stealing from you when it's like 3 or 4 chords of a song.
Okay.
You just can't.
Right.
That's
It's
like
like a
somebody
YouTube.
writing a sentence that you wrote in a book 40 years ago, and you're supposed to know that. I mean, blurred lines and all that
hey,
stuff
hey,
by
hey.
that
Pretty
guy
obvious.
was pretty
Hey,
obvious.
hey,
What are you
hey.
hey-hey-ing about?
What
Oh,
about
yeah,
a book?
exactly.
What about a book title called "Comes Again"? If you took that from a comedy album called.
Yeah,
Come
there's
Again.
plenty of things that have the same.
No, I'm not giving him parallel thinking. He stole that from Jackie. I'm not giving him the parallel thinking on that.
So let's just check it out really quickly here. Ed Sheeran. Okay, Ed Sheeran wins copyright infringement for
Doesn't he have
thinking
to
out
head back
loud.
to Middle Earth?
So yeah, he's such a hobbit. He really is. So
Sorry, ladies.
let's see.
Please take it.
Ed Sheeran has defeated copyright infringement lawsuit inviting Grammy-winning song "Thinking Out Loud" and Marvin Gaye's classic "Let's Get It On." Right. See, David, you can't copyright a chord procession. It's got to be more substantial. Right. So apparently the Marvin Gaye people, the people that run Marvin Gaye as an entity, are incredibly litigious. Like they will come after anyone. They actually, they'll go after a guy in like Serbia who did a song that sounds even remotely like them. Like they are as litigious as they get.
Well, they need to be though because Marvin Gaye didn't have any hits, so they gotta be able to
get
make
that
the money
where
somehow.
you can. Manhattan jury has found the musician did not engage in willful copyright infringement following a trial saw Sheeran playing guitar and singing in court. Jury reaches decision after 3 hours of deliberation. Blah blah blah. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Look at that smug,
The ring.
self-satisfied.
You gotta
look
get
on
the
his face.
ring from Sauron.
Has any been more punchable? Look at that self-satisfied smug look on his face.
Let's see.
Breaking news. High pitch, no show.
What a surprise.
Does he have Kelly Clarkson on instead?
That is no surprise. That is no surprise.
Could never have predicted.
Sorry,
Flaky
Casey.
than Kellogg's.
Sorry, Casey.
We were cheering for. We were ready to.
All right. Well, hurry up and finish up with your show so you can come back to us.
Yeah, come on.
Just
Or
be
just
done.
put our show on your show. Who cares?
Yeah, just simulcast. How about doing that?
Simulcast it, whatever.
And then G Canada could be on 4 channels at the same time.
Oh my
right.
God,
Come on,
that's too
Casey,
much.
just-
He's usually on Twitch
Just
and
open up a new tab. we'll do it for you. John will do a great high pitch impersonation.
exactly. Okay, high pitch
How many
is
touchdowns did
is
the
this-
A's make? Nice.
is he really? That's not
I hope
true.
so.
Someone tell Casey that
why
he can
stop
just
there?
pop us up.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Just tack
Just
on.
someone tell him right now. Whatever's in
Just
his chat.
just filter our
Say that-
show
say
through
that
your
Radio Gunk
show.
wants to come over and say hi.
Yeah, just give us a link and we'll come over and say hi.
Knowing what a con man, lascivious piece of shit Eric is, I bet you he faked that.
What?
I bet what he say he got his amputation.
I don't even know that. I don't even know that we know what we're
Somebody
talking
just
about.
posted
Affy
that.
says he's getting his foot amputated.
I know,
said-
but do you believe Affy all the time? If Affy
yes,
told you that,
yes,
you know,
yes. He's my
Yes, I do.
When Mike Walker died, I turned to Affy for everything. All the natural news. I trust him implicitly.
Yes, I'm sure.
I trust him more than Fox News if it's that helps you.
Okay, so Ed Sheeran comes on. Ed Sheeran plays 4 songs. And see, Affy said it's a joke. He's kidding.
Oh, Affy
been
got me
see?
again. You lost your
wait,
credibility with me.
Olivia Newton-John died. You better let Bon Jovial know.
You can come on, KC, but no stammering. We want confident KC. Oh, what are you talking about?
Aw,
Aw.
that's mean.
Come on,
What do
you
you do
guys.
now?
I like a man who stammers. It's endearing.
Just
it
shoot
it
Mo
means
a
he's
link.
deep
We'll
in
figure
thought.
it
He's
out.
thinking about his next move.
Okay, so let's listen to the end of the show. Here's my last clip. Here we
I
go.
hate
Okay,
Matt
so wait.
Milligan.
So Ed Sheeran comes in. He does a bunch of songs. And
From
then
yesterday, yeah.
he just... Okay, so let's talk about that. Now we can... See, now we can bring this
Now
up.
we can do this.
Now we can talk
Now
about it.
we can
Okay,
do this.
so somebody on one of the Mocketeers this morning, which we are absolutely trademarking that, one of the Mocketeers this morning
Laundry room.
said,
Laundry
hey...
room. Great
Laundry Room
Mocketeer.
said, hey, I happened to notice Ed Sheeran apparently was at Sirius yesterday. So everybody was like a tither, apparently, according to a bunch of the different shows. And there were pictures of Ed Sheeran at the studios yesterday.
Yeah, this is yesterday.
Blow this up
now.
a little bit. Blow the
Hold
Hobbit
on,
up.
let me hold on. I'm gonna figure what
Hey,
tab
G
it is.
Canada, just tell him to send a link, StreamYard's link to Mo on her email, and we'll figure it out.
Now, here's the thing.
Okay.
Look at the shoes.
Let me see those
See the
sneakers.
outfit. See
Let me
the
see those.
shoes. The pants are not. They're kind of greenish. They're
Look
not.
at that dude, man.
Can you
Yeah, I
blow
know,
that
he's
up just a
Frodo.
snurch?
He's like
Hold on, I'm trying to. It's gonna. All right, so
Try pulling that look off and not being famous, and just in regular civilian
all
life.
right, so
You
look
get
I
at
see
that.
guys like that in
I
New
know.
York all the time, except they're usually
he
not
looks like
5'1".
he looks like a more successful Corey Feldman.
Yes.
Pretty
Yes.
much, yes. All right, so
Yes.
this is the
Dark
look
slope at 2
from
in the
yesterday.
Okay.
And
Okay.
this is yesterday. It says right up on top here.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
May
Yes.
9th, right?
Yes. 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 Yes.
So, all right, so now how do I go to another tab?
Okay, I'll go here, and then you can figure your shit out, and then I'll put you back on. So you
so
should
this
open
is-
up several tabs at the same time, and then you'll be able to.
Well, I have several tabs, but I gotta.
So what you do when you're doing your share screen, you share a window. So pull it out from your.
Make another window.
Yes, that's what I do. Yes.
Oh,
yes, yes,
okay.
yes,
Hold
yes,
on. I'm
yes,
gonna make
yes.
another window. Okay, I'm making a new window.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
I've learned something. I'm so excited.
Okay. 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 Okay.
With
Hold on, I
tabs of
gotta-
1978 soda machine.
Okay, and then it's window and not tab. Got it?
Hold on. I'm gonna try to. I'm trying to drop.
Remember when
in
you
the
were
other
downloading
window.
like 20 million songs on Napster, all the different
yeah,
tabs?
yeah.
Basically
Yeah.
the same thing.
And then your landline cut it
Every
off
song
while
he
you were at
does
98%.
is the same.
Good. They're good. They're good.
All right, here we go.
Good. They're good. They're good. They're good. They're good. They're
They're
good.
very,
They're good.
very
They're
good.
good. They are very good. They're good. Good. Good.
Okay.
Good. Good. They're good. They're good. They're good. They're good.
Got it?
So there it is.
Okay,
All right,
now.
I've
So this is
shared
now
my window.
today.
This is today. Look at that. Look
Okay.
at his. Hold Hold on, let me get my.
It's not hard
big
to
blow.
wear a white T-shirt and a pair of jeans.
Yeah, but wait. Look down here.
Okay, it's
Look-
not
look-
hard to wear that. Does
Wait,
his other
it's
pair?
the same-
No, different jeans. His pants have
No, it's
cuffs.
the same jeans. Hold on. Calm down.
Hey,
Same
so-
jeans.
See how you
Mo.
learn something new, Dennis? Do you see? You
See?
Hey, Mo.
see? Yes.
Same jeans. Look
I don't
at
know
I have
if
an
those are the same
idea.
jeans.
Those are same jeans. Same.
I don't
Mo.
know. No, they are not. What?
Yes, they
Mo,
are. Those are same.
I have an
They're
idea.
identical.
Okay.
Since we're getting towards the end, why Casey's sending you an email link? Put it in the private chat, and we'll all jump over to Casey's thing for a minute. Let's do it.
All right. Let me get the email.
He just took his
So
jacket.
everybody
off
get ready to
plane.
jump.
See? Look at it.
Might as well jump.
Jump.
We're gonna jump.
Okay.
Okay, let's finish our show though. If he's going to send a
All right.
link, let's just finish
Yeah,
off
yeah,
our
yeah, yeah.
stuff.
Well,
Okay.
you know,
Please. Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Can you go to Can you go to the other picture now, please?
Hold on. Oh my God.
Wow. Use your mouse. Go to the tab. Come on.
I am. Hold on.
Dennis, will this
on.
impede with you and Neil Patrick Harris Pinterest?
Yes.
feel
How'd
like-
you know?
I feel like those might be different jeans. I'm sorry.
Same jeans.
Go back.
Same color.
Go back. Go back.
Hold on.
No, those are.
My dad's looking at Neil Patrick Harris on Pinterest.
I would agree with you. I don't
Same
know
wrinkles.
if this weirdo fidget, wears
Same
different
wrinkles.
stuff. I can go with this. I can get behind the this being a recorded bit. I can get behind that.
Affy, deal with
Don't you
it.
think somebody would have mentioned the fact that he was in the Stern Studios for 2 hours? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
100%.
I just think somebody
Someone on
else.
social media, especially his fans, would have been like, "Oh my God, he's blah blah."
Yeah,
blah.
but he was at Sirius all day, so he could have just disappeared. I mean, he was there
Okay.
all day
Did he
doing promos.
did he disappear with his pot of gold?
Yeah, did
Yes,
he
he did.
disappear
How'd
for
you
2
know?
hours? Did he
Oh,
disappear?
there's a leprechaun in the
He's got on
studio.
Negroni jeans.
I'm trying to take my
jeans.
pot of gold.
So there's a girl on TikTok,
I am a less talented Bono.
which is like the best. She has thousands and thousands of people that follow her. And her whole thing on TikTok is come take a shit with me. So
Jesus
she'll do,
Christ.
Sure, why
she'll
not?
do come take a shit with me at like some.
No,
It's
no,
the
I'm not.
funniest
I'm not.
fucking thing because when she's doing it, she go. Ah. So I need you to see this. Take a
Monique
shit.
is on TikTok watching teenagers drop deuces. Midlife crisis.
Okay, wait. You have to see this.
Let's
Hold
go
on
over
a
to
second.
Casey's. Come on.
Could you just wait 1 second? I just need to do the.
We can do everything we're doing here. We can do over there, and we're helping a friend.
Yes, we're gonna help. So she's going to
Someone
take
tell
a
Casey,
shit.
Hold on. We're
She's going to
coming.
take a shit at Hermes. Here we go.
There's
Yes.
nothing like this. Come take a shit with me at Hermes. There's nothing like a store made for billionaires to make you feel out of place. So I went straight to my safe place.
So she goes
Jump
right
scare
to the
coming up.
bathroom to
Mrs.
see
Meyer
what they
soap,
have.
straight from Target. Try your best to look past the hand soap because the energy
She
in here is
bases it by the
definitely
toilet
Hermes. I
paper. Is it
accidentally forgot my
single
Kelly at
ply?
home.
Is it
Slight
double
redemption here
ply?
for having a Toto.
Toto
But this toilet
toilet.
paper brings us right back down. My jaw dropped when I felt how thin this
Single
was.
ply.
Sanity was incredibly
Single
clean.
ply.
Nothing in the automatic soap dispenser.
See?
Come take a shit with me at Chateau Marmont. Finding the entrance to this hotel was actually
Oh my God.
This is
I would
definitely a
find
Chinese
that-
plot to destroy the country.
This is
really
why the terrorists hate us. Yes.
This is
All the
definitely-
things you could look for on the
CCP.
internet.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is
America
what you
is
settle on.
finished, Alfie.
We are
Come
done.
take a shit with me.
We are done.
We are doomed. We are doomed as a society.
Yes.
Yeah. But come on, come take a shit with me. It's pretty fucking funny. I wish I would have thought of that. Jesus Christ. Okay, so end of show. Did I do end of show? No. Here we go.
Yeah.
Just thanks for giving me all this time.
Thank you, mate. Thank you for giving me all this time. It's not lost on me that this is an amazing platform to come and play music. And there's so many times I go and talk on things, and it's like 10 minutes in, play a song, leave. Whereas I feel like you actually dig deeper, scratch beneath the surface, and we talk about things like
What is he
this.
saying?
This is why the show's amazing. You get things
don't
out of human beings that no one else could because of the atmosphere surrounding
of
it.
the
Like it just
serious
feels very
edict
comfortable here. So thank you for
that he gets
having
2
me.
Well, thanks
hours
for
and no
saying
one else
that. And
gets
thank you
anything.
so much. The new album, Subtract. Check it out. And
Right,
by all
Tiny Tim.
means, some of it all.
There is nothing more important than knowing where the right places are to go to the bathroom. I mean, all women know that you go into a department store to go to the bathroom. You know, there are no public bathrooms anywhere in the United States. It's not like
New York
Europe where
City's
you can
the
just
worst.
go to like a really, really nice place and go to the bathroom. But, you know, if you go into any store on Fifth Avenue and you can, you know, use the ladies' room, that's just the way it works. Saks
If
has a
you're- if
great
you-
bathroom.
You are the Mon Vivant of New York. If you had to snap a log in Midtown Manhattan, what would you do?
I
Give
would go
people
to
advice
Saks.
because everybody wants to know. Public bathrooms in Manhattan are the worst.
I
So
would
if
go
you
to
just-
Saks. I would go to. I might go to a really good Starbucks, or although I've heard that
No,
bums
they have
use
drug
them.
addicts now.
But if you have a key to it, at least you can go there. Absolutely, I'll tell you the
Hotel
best
lobbies is a
places
good
to
one,
go
John,
are places where there's a lot of guys, because then the girls'
hate men.
bathroom is super clean.
I hate
So,
men.
like the women's bathroom at Home Depot, the best, because no women,
Wow.
you know. Men are shitting at Home Depot all the time, but women not so much. So that's a really good place to go. But yeah, I would say Saks is my favorite one. But you can't just go to Saks. You have to go to the 8th floor where the restaurant is and then go to their bathroom, because that's always the nicest bathroom. Or on the lingerie floor, there's always a bathroom. So Down Syndrome Danny's Diner has fantastic
Gee,
Okay,
Canada.
so Casey doesn't know your email. Can text you.
Wow, radiogunk@gmail.com. Casey?
It's too hard. It's too
My,
many
ve-
letters.
my very
Come on,
pla-
Casey, we can do this.
my very favorite place to shit, Monique, 101 West 67th Street, between Columbus and.
Hey, you know what would be really cool if we can get Radio Gunk
money.
on Casey's show and then go get Quite Frankly to be on there too. Let's just make it a complete
Oh,
shit show.
Jesus. Oh, goody. So that psycho
Do
Sara
it.
can be on there?
Come
Good.
take a shit with me at Rick Owens. If this were any other bathroom, I'd say it's boring, but since it's Rick Owens, I'm saying it's brutalist. Everything in here had a function, but was top of the line. There's no way.
I love that. I do. I'm sorry. Sorry, shitters. Let me finish the end of the clip.
Disney Plus. Thanks, Ed. Hope
Thanks
to see
so
you
much,
again
Howard.
soon.
Nice
All
one.
right, and best
I'll
of
see you
luck.
soon.
All right. Take
Thank
care.
you.
The great Ed Sheeran. What can I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to leave it at that. Also going to tell you, we'll leave it at that. Bye.
Howard.
That's it. That's
Nice
all you
ending.
get.
Recorded
What a pro.
yesterday.
What a 40-year.
Just
What a
drop it
45-year
out.
pro.
We'll leave it at that. Bye. Okay, so let's move on because we're trying to get
That's
we're
the,
trying to
that's
get
the
to
Flintstone
KC.
dinosaur ending, Monique.
Yes.
Cleaning out the computer.
Okay, so real quick, we're just going to talk, talking about going to Ronnie's wedding, not going out there, what an inconvenience it is for him to do any of this shit, blah, 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 blah. However, of course, you know, the man about town found all the time in the world to go to Brad Gray's wedding. And so there's the lovely Beth with those fake titties just busting out of her green lame garbage bag dress.
Yeah.
Which is entirely inappropriately low. It is
a wedding?
entirely, this is almost whorish. This is like,
it is horish.
this
No,
is
Almost.
literally like what a
It is
stripper
whorish.
would wear after her night of doing her stripping and she's going out with the
Or-
girls.
or
with
party
an
girl.
equally hallucious pink sparkle bag, which I'm
Is that a
sure
clutch?
is
Is that what they call a clutch?
that is a clutch
It is
indeed,
a clutch.
sir.
Okay.
But it's probably like a $6,000 clutch.
Okay.
Do you have any
And-
doubt she was some? Do we have any doubt she was some glorified escort to some
Oh,
capacity?
absolutely.
Oh,
in the
Alle-
wedding? There's just no question.
Allegedly, sure,
Allegedly.
sure.
But-
Go with that
Isn't it-
narrative.
Thank you,
I
Star
don't
Jones.
know.
But John,
Yeah, I'll
if it
run with that.
allegedly walks like
Allegedly,
a duck,
yes.
Yes.
allegedly talks
Yes.
like a duck.
Yeah,
it might-
exactly.
Then
If
it might be a whore from Arab.
If
from
it dresses
the
like a
Arab
whore
countries.
and it talks like a whore,
It might
could be a duck.
It might be a duck.
You know what?
It might be a duck.
She might not be a whore, but she cosplays one like a mother.
All right, so we're going to listen to a couple of little clips about Brad Gray's wedding, and I'm going to show you a little pictorial display of that at the same time.
It's a heavy
Liver.
hitter.
At the wedding, I had a vodka.
Did you?
Yeah.
That was your one drink of the week.
That was some wedding. Wait till I tell you the guest list there.
Yeah?
But-
You had a star-studded Hollywood excursion?
Yeah, I'm telling you, it was wild. I almost felt excited.
Does her dress look like it still needs to be zipped up in the back?
Yes.
Am I crazy? Or is
No,
it
you're
just
crazy.
that stupid?
Remember,
Is the
it's
dress
a
just
duck.
that stupid?
It's a duck.
It's a duck. It's a stupid duck.
quack.
It's a
Harvey
stupid
Weinstein
fucking
Acceptable.
duck.
Quack, quack.
I went to the wedding the next day. Talk about fucking hobnobbing. Brad
Well,
Gray.
Brad Gray's a big deal.
I wish I could tell you who else was there. There was a lot of people. I'm such a fucking tard. I go to this wedding, Brad Gray and Cassandra. And it's a
2011.
big deal because he's the head of Paramount Pictures.
Yeah.
Prom limo.
Like,
Full of Hollywood.
it was something to see. And man, how can I go to this wedding? Because there's got to be people there with me.
This is really horribly cut up, John. I'm just telling you.
No, I'm trying to. I mean, I'm taking 3 hours and I'm turning it into 3 minutes.
You know, but and people only talk about themselves. They never ask you a question.
Really?
Yeah, that's the.
And people, and they talk.
Yeah.
And,
Well, I always say, yeah.
For me, but I do have a great time.
Well, who was at the Brad Gray wedding? You haven't given us a name.
Well, first of all, I get there early.
Of course. You're there before.
It was at Brad's home. Now, in fact, Beth's picture with the New York Post
This is
with
it's all
what she
about.
was wearing.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, Mo, keep pausing for a
Stefani
second.
was there, and so was Gwen Stefani was there, and so was J-Lo, and they had a picture of those two and Beth.
Uh-huh.
And I thought Beth's dress blew them away, but then again,
You're
Monique, can you pause it for 1 second?
oh, it's done. That clip's done.
Okay, that's good.
Hey, so High
and
Pitch
I don't
showed
know-
up, so we're good.
Okay.
He did show up.
Oh, thank God.
Apparently.
Is there any doubt, and I don't know why we don't bring this up, that
It's
Beth
horrible.
calls the paparazzi on herself all the time?
100%.
I've learned
Oh,
this
absolutely.
from these housewives.
112%.
We don't bring that up nearly enough. Every time you see, like, how did paparazzi get at Brad? Beth?
You
Hey,
guys
John.
are so cute that you think Beth Stern, housewife,
But no.
is worthy of paparazzi
No.
showing
she
up.
calls them to be seen with these people.
It calls to say that Howard's going to be there.
Yes.
So they'll go take pictures of Howard.
Yes.
Do you think that photographers
Thank you,
are
guys.
not at Brad Gray's wedding?
It doesn't matter. She'll call them anyway. She wants to make sure she's going to be seen with
No,
Jennifer in the
it's-
orbit
I don't
of
think
Jennifer
she has-
Lopez.
picture then.
I don't think she has the clout. I don't think she has the
beach
clout for that.
They
picture.
have fucking Dan Flores and Leslie Dart. Yes, they do have the clout.
I don't know about that.
She absolutely. That's her
wait.
whole life is about publicity. You got to be
Monique.
kidding me.
What
I can't
publicity?
believe-
She has been
What are you
persona
going devil's advocate? You know
non-
we're right. Stop being devil's advocate.
She has been
woman.
persona
you know we're
non
right.
grata for 3 years. Do you think that anybody gives a rat's ass about where Beth Stern? Maybe I'll give
This
you.
is 2011.
11. This is 2011.
I know, but it's Brad Gray's fucking wedding. There's a million stars coming to this. Of
That's
course
why
they have
they're going to
photographers.
it.
But of course
Oh,
the
I didn't
photographers.
say. I didn't say just here. I said all the time. Where Howard's going.
I don't know.
Because,
Radio
all right,
Gaga, help me
perfect-
out here. I don't think that
Perfect
she's
example.
worthy.
Mo, perfect example. The walk on the beach with the Kimmos.
Yeah, how are they getting all these?
Definitely, Beefus
Do you
calls
think
up,
that they
goes,
care about Beth as opposed to maybe
no.
citing Jennifer Aniston?
She's
Because-
not using herself. She's dropping their names. to get
dropping
'em.
a dime on someone else, and it gets in the picto. Because that's the way it works.
She
It
needs to be
knows it
seen
can
with
use
them.
other people.
See,
to
Ida
grift.
agrees with me. See, Ida knows the deal. She doesn't.
Okay.
This is
She's-
not her.
Hey, hi.
Belly
It doesn't make a phone call.
Hi. Hello. Hey, Mo.
What?
You know for a fact that I know how that shit really works.
Yeah. Do you think Beth is worthy?
Listen, I'm not saying that Beth particularly does it, but any competent publicist
Is that Ronnie?
will absolutely have a list of paparazzi in different
That's right.
vicinities.
That's what the job
and
is.
will
That's the tiniest person
absolutely
I've ever
drop
seen in my life.
dimes on saying that. the
I will give
ex-client
you all
is
of
gonna be
that,
at
but
this
I will
place.
tell you the more of the Beth move is to go to a restaurant that's happening and hot.
Well, we're
That's
saying
why
that
they were
too.
at that
We're saying that
restaurant in
too.
LA where they know. I have gone to so many restaurants in LA where there are like 30 fucking paparazzi hanging out outside because they know the
yeah,
stars
absolutely. You know how
who
it
want to
works.
be seen know that they are going to go to certain restaurants where they will be seen. That's just the way it works. So, you know, people like the Kardashians can call up the paparazzi and they will even, like there's one called Backgrid or something, they will even Photoshop the photos for them before they release them to the press. That's how much clout they have. Beth doesn't have dick. She's a fucking housewife.
She has the
to like
Leslie Dart
DJ.
phone number. She absolutely does through Buckwald
think
and,
Leslie
and
Dart gives a
Flores
shit
and
about
Leslie Dart. She absolutely. If Howard's going to be there, that's what she uses. And anyone in the orbit of Aniston or whomever, that's how she does it. She's not. They're not there to see her. We know that.
Yes,
The only
C-listers go to
difference, Mo?
paparazzi-infested restaurants. Absolutely. Radio Gaga, What's the? It's
Yes,
wait.
Amber Heard did that,
Hey,
Holden. Yes, she did.
But you guys are forgetting the fact that
There you go.
Can,
Look at
anybody
that.
can be, dude. Anybody can be a paparazzi now because everybody has a phone.
Yeah, it's
and,
true.
And I have spoken to the paparazzi many times. They will give you a card, say, "Here, take right picture. You get $10,000." Like no joke.
pap photos came out of Beth and Howard in Miami last week. How come?
Give it to.
Who
Did they have
knows?
security
Who
blocking them
knows?
from everybody? Were they bragging about
I don't think
security
she has
blocking
clout.
them from all
I don't think she
human
has
contact?
the clout. She's a housewife.
Look,
Nobody gives
Mo,
a shit about
Mo,
her.
No one's arguing that people are clamoring for Beth.
Yeah, no
Okay?
one's clamoring for it.
No one's clamoring for it, but
So she can make all the calls she wants. Doesn't mean anybody's going to show up.
But you throw Howard Stern.
no,
they wanna
dude.
take a
There's so
picture.
many paparazzi
Yeah,
now.
see, that's what they went. They
Someone
went
will
to
show up.
Craig's. Perfect example.
Someone will show
What are
up.
you arguing? It's
Gaga,
I'm not
what's the
saying
name of-
she's the one.
You just said she's the one who's calling
No,
people.
we're not
so
saying they're after her. She's dropping names of people who are going to be there. And so she says Jennifer Aniston, John Hamm, Jason Bateman, Jimmy Kimmel are going to be at the place in Williamsburg,
guys.
and then she knows she's going to be there.
I
Listen,
can't
guys,
believe that she would do that.
Why? Why can't you believe it?
Hey,
Why?
hey, Toots. Hey, Toots. Go to TMZ, and you can actually go on that website and find a link where it'll tell you what to do if you have a right picture. So
I don't
there
give
are
a
so
shit.
many.
I'm just
there's
saying she
so
doesn't
many
have the-
numbskull, unemployed Gen Zers out there. Absolutely, they got the latest iPhone.
Yeah.
They'll just hang out. Eventually,
true,
they'll take a
actually.
picture of
Everyone's
someone.
Please stop arm. Beth has no clout. Stern doesn't attract paparazzi.
No
Please
one
just
is-
stop.
Shove it up your ass, music stream. I'm
No
gonna put it up
one
your
is
ass.
saying that she
you
has
pussy,
clout.
You goddamn Nancy boy.
But the pictures will be taken
you
nonetheless.
humorless mook. Drop dead.
Okay.
All right, can we have another clip of the
You're
Brad
not an
Gray wedding?
insider. I am.
Okay, here we go.
Anyway,
LA.
I hate men.
anyway, high pitch is over at Casey's.
You're not an insider. I am. Okay, here we go.
In her favor.
So J-Lo was there? You talked to J-Lo?
I did.
Wow.
I'll tell you the whole story.
All right.
What, are you in a rush?
No, I'm
You know
just
we have
shocked.
hours to kill.
By the way, this is the wedding that got him into serious trouble because he wasn't really supposed to go out and tell everybody.
I'm
who was
just
at the
shocked.
wedding.
You and J-Lo?
And by the way, when
You've
we-
always said really horrible things about her.
I guess I have, because the conversation didn't last long. She ran for the fucking hills. I don't remember one thing. You know what? I don't know that I'm on the radio, that I've spoken about them.
Well, I remember years ago when she did that movie with George Clooney, I went to the premiere.
Right.
And she was like, tell Howard I'm not fat. You know, because she used to talk about her big ass. And she
Right.
really doesn't look that big in person.
Right. Yeah, she didn't look fat to me.
Yeah.
She looked pretty, actually.
Says the 300-pound woman.
Well, she is pretty.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
love
so
Robin calling her out.
She didn't
well,
look that
she
fat to
obviously
me.
has some fucking bugaboo with me.
Well,
because-
you always used to say you're not into her.
Yeah. Okay, asshole.
I love
Fuckery
eating
is
from J-Lo.
embarrassing.
Last one. Here we go.
I mean, I had ants in my pants. You know what? But as I'm seeing, about 10 minutes later, who walks in? Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes.
Really?
Yeah. Every person who walked in was just about famous.
Wow.
That's why he
So
went.
did you talk to them?
Oh, wait. He sits down like 3 rows behind me. This is now, Eddie Murphy walks in.
Oh,
He's
you know
sitting-
Eddie.
He's sitting across. Yeah, I go, I'll catch him after the wedding. You know, 'cause then I'll catch him in the cocktail hour.
You know
I'll
Eddie.
go- I'm sitting there some more, and then and one famous person after another starts walking in. I'm trying to remember who walked in, like Jack Nicholson, and all of a sudden it's who else was there? Every famous person you could think of. What can I tell you? I mean, it was crazy. Brad Pitt and his manager walk in.
Okay, not Angelina.
No, Beth was swooning.
He's a good-looking big guy, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good-looking big guy.
And when you're two star fuckers like them, once you get a taste of that wedding, you'll never go to another civilian wedding. Or at least it will be a huge, huge fight. It's gotta be. Listen to those
dropped all
heavyweights.
those.
Yep.
He dropped all those names and got in tons of trouble.
The Mendoza line
That's
was
right,
established
Dennis.
at
Yes, he
the
does.
Mendoza
Benjamin.
line was established at the Ed Bradley funeral.
Yes. Now he has a gag order. He's not allowed to bring those names up.
He's not allowed to bring up. He's not allowed to bring up what happened on vacation with the Anistons. He's not
No.
allowed to bring up anybody he's gone out with. You know, he's getting into that Kathy Griffin territory.
Seinfeld's
where
party.
he couldn't help himself but talk about
The?
the people, and people like, Howard, shut the hell up. Let's check in with Casey, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Hang on. Let's go to YouTube.
Oh, Radio
enough
Gunk
RAM?
exclusive.
Let's go. Oh, look, there's us. Not now. Oh yeah, there's my Photoshop.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Something suddenly came up.
Hey, John.
Is
do you
that
remember
Barry
that-
Williams, Monique? Or
Yes.
is it okay?
No. Hey, John, if you remember correctly, the plot was a nerdy friend invited Marsha to the date. She
Oh,
said
yeah,
something
yeah,
came
right.
up, and
Oh
then
my God, look
she
what's
wanted
going
to-
on there.
That's vile.
She wanted to date
Oh,
the actor who
fuck's
played
sake.
Peter Parker in the '70s Spider-Man.
Yes. Nicholas Hammond. Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
and then
yes,
he
I
said
remember.
something suddenly came up.
Oh, good memory, Axe. Good call. That's right. That
Boom.
was Monique. Do you remember the late
And
'70s Spider-Man show?
Nope.
Yeah,
Wait,
Nicholas
you
Hammond.
I was amused. It was
Hold
good.
on. How
Oh,
did you
shit.
contact your family?
What is
On
he
The
doing?
place he contacted me was through
I'm getting nauseous.
my
Can you type in
where's
website,
my-
and
can I
on my
log in?
website
Tell 'em that we're-
for my radio
we're li-
station,
Tell him that they were live.
I
He's
have
live
a
on our
family
show.
member that kind of like volunteers, and her email address is on there. I hope I'm not putting that up, but I know who it is. It's him.
Jesus
So,
Christ.
But yeah, there's an email address on there, so he included her on the email, and I said to her, and she goes, "Look, you think I'm not? This is the
Look
first
what goes on
time that
here.
this has happened. When you were on the Stern
Look
show,
how
there
cute
used to be
Casey
people
looks. He
come
got his
by,
hair cut. He's got a
the
little
house
buzz going on.
and yell and
He's so
yell stuff, and I never
cute.
told you because I know how you
high-pitched
would
look.
react.
Like
But
Like a thumb with
yeah,
glasses.
I didn't even read it. I just if it's not somebody
at his
if it's
brain
somebody I don't
pan.
know,
It's like
I don't even read it.
diminutive.
So
No
That
radio
was
gaga,
totally
never.
Wrong.
yeah, no, that is wrong, Eric. I mean, say what you want about me, or you.
I think
you
it's
know,
true. I think he's
but
jerking
don't
off.
include anybody else. That's
totally
where you
jerking
draw
off.
the line. That's where you know that you're a coward and a piece of shit.
Waka waka
Yeah,
waka waka
let's
waka.
leave your family out of it.
Someone
too.
let no. Let them
Yeah,
know we're
buddy,
here.
you're right.
Hold on.
Come on.
Big
Oh, by
Blue
the way, I
State-
want to say hello to
If
my
you're there,
boy,
tell them we're here.
Wheezy.
I know some of you guys are
Wheezy?
also over there.
Yeah,
Who's Wheezy?
he's a friend of mine in California.
G Canada
Wait, hold
says
on.
that
I
we
just-
are
I just-
live
I just
on
posted.
my favorite show, Radio Gunk.
You are.
Oh, nice.
And if that's true, Monique, I wanted to invite you on. I was going to send you a email so we could do that. I know how to do that.
Mo, you have to.
And there's
even
very
if you
little
have
I
to
do
bail
know.
on us.
But check your texts
Please, for the
and
love
send me
of
the
God.
email so I can get you on there.
I
Or
think I'm you.
because I can't hear you. Anyway, do you know Radio Gunk? Do you ever listen to him? It's my favorite show.
No, I never listened to that.
Why not?
I know. I mean, I've heard of it, but I never listened to it.
Okay. Well, I encourage you to check out the show. They're on Monday through Wednesday at 9:00. So check it out. Okay. All right. So Eric, let's go back.
How much do we love
to
this?
why
Yeah, I'm
you are
definitely
so
gonna go on.
handsome, laying there, looking like you should be photographed by a gay photographer from Germany. And you just got home. Where were you?
Because I take after you.
That's very nice of you, buddy. But where were you? You just got home.
I know. I was out today and I smoking cigars.
Smoking cigars with who and
How
where?
is he still alive?
A couple of friends of mine in Jersey.
Now you live in New York?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
You still
guys,
live
that's what
in
we're gonna
Queens is
do.
the
What
biggest
we're
New York
gonna
City. You live
do.
in Queens?
No, I don't live in Queens. I don't want to say where.
Well, you don't have to say.
What we're gonna do is he's gonna send me a link. We will all go, and we all will bombard him. All four of us.
Yes.
We'll go
Yes,
on.
yes, yes, yes.
Absolutely. I'm down.
I'm so in on this.
I'm going in full Mr.
Say where you
Whiskers,
live,
just
but
so you guys know.
you're in the city. You're not on Long Island. That's where I live.
No, I in one of the 5 boroughs.
Okay, that's enough. That's fine.
Spectacular.
So, what's the thing with smoking cigars? To me, they're just smelly things that make you sick. Why do you like cigars? Why?
Because they're better than cigarettes, and cigars relax me, helps me with my anxiety and depression.
Do you take medication for that? That might help.
I take like 20 medications in the morning.
But seriously, everybody in the chat, if we do this, you guys have to
Take some
jump
for that,
over too.
cough.
Everybody
That didn't
jump
sound
over.
good. What do you?
Everybody
Tell me
jump
the
over.
medication you take. I've probably taken it too.
Well, I take Wellbutrin.
Wellbutrin, yeah, that's if you're going to try and stop smoking. That's good for that. Too.
Oh my God, KC, pay attention to me,
and
please.
It's an antidepressant that won't hurt your libido.
I'm calling him.
or
I'm going to call him.
finishing
I'm
the
going
job,
to
but
call
you have a
him.
problem
I'm
with
going to call him.
Okay. Look at this. You got. I know it's a different color, so I got to do this, and I got to read it.
$1.99.
Voltaire, like the.
Oh God, I got to give him. Now I got to give him. Now I got to give him money.
$3.25,
God
$1.99.
damn it.
Yeah,
I pitched had stories
like
about
a
John
dollar
doing
super
something
chat with
bad.
Dollar
Yeah, what do you
super
know
chat.
about John?
Do I have to
As
do a
you know,
dollar
I
super
do.
chat?
Something.
Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah,
how
I
to
do
do
have a
this.
story about John.
Please.
Well, I remember when Howard was in California doing shows at the
dollars?
Sirius
Perfect.
studio.
Turkish dollars.
I got to make a chat though, don't I have to?
Yes.
Let me figure out how to do this.
The staff was in the
You say, I'm sorry.
Tell
Did
him
you
to look
say
at his phone.
California?
Send us a link.
Yes. The
He
staff
went to-
was in the hotel.
Oh, okay. This is when he went to talk to Shuli. Is that
Yes, and
okay? Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
Julie told John to leave him alone,
Okay.
and John wouldn't stop.
So John went up to him in the lobby and he started following Shuli around, right?
Right. And
Oh God damn it!
John, the asshole
Oh,
that he
we're not allowed
is,
to do emails. I think.
kept following Shuli.
Oh,
And John said, "Stop being a baby."
Will he
effort
understand
was
that?
made.
So Shuli told
I hope
security that John was following him, and the security kicked him out.
Oh,
Yeah.
do
that
radio
that's
down,
rid of-
and then
once someone
dot.
says leave you alone,
Write it out.
you should respect that.
Write it out. Then dot.
Yes.
Yeah. So he is kind of a dick for doing that.
I'll tell you another story about John. When John answered the
you
phone
Motherfucker.
at the Stern
You
show,
bastards.
like,
Just put it send link.
He was
Just send
kind
link.
of an asshole to certain people too.
Like who? Was he mean to you?
He was mean to me sometimes. He was.
Wait, did he find you, Eric? Was he the one that found you? And by the way, I don't want to scare you, but there's a fish.
I'm not scared of that because.
Not scared of this fish? Okay. Just trying to have fun with it. But did he discover
Are we
you?
getting
Does he
insufficient
claim to
funded?
have discovered
That's
you?
how these black cards.
Jesus.
No, because I met
See,
Gary
It's an old
on
card.
other appearances.
Big
That's
cut
Emily's
off.
card
told
after the New York
Gary I
Post
wanted
article.
to be on the show.
It's an old
because I'm a
card.
huge
God
fan.
damn it!
Okay,
Ah,
hold
yeah,
on.
yeah.
I want you to tease the audience. Stay right
Everybody
there.
is sending
Stay right there.
stuff.
Don't
Don't
move,
t-
okay? I got a surprise for you. So just hang on.
Yeah, we're
We're gonna hear the end of the squirrel story, or this guy.
Oh, what
This
guy?
guy kept calling in. He was annoying. Hold on.
That he ate 100 hot
Oh my
dogs
God, so
in
much
the.
effort.
I'm talking about Benji. Hold on.
It's too much effort.
That
We
would
are
be in
poor.
In the bus that I took to school, the short one. That's what I took that one.
Let's go
too.
wait
And
for
there
the
was people
first
that
of the
were
month.
trying to be pretty PC here, but he was telling him how many hot dogs that he could eat.
Short
It was
bus.
over 100, and it was completely
Read the thing.
absurd.
Read Mr. D.
But he never went with character, and that's the one thing that I loved about Benji is if he went with something,
17%
he
of
would
us
go
wait
to
till
it
then.
until it's dead. He would. Benji, cut it out. You're just faking.
Oh, this is such a
He would
weird
never. He would never
podcast.
give in. He would never
this has gotten
admit defeat,
strange.
and I loved it. Okay, let's do this.
Okay, Eric, we're back. Listen to this guy. He kept calling me.
WMAP. What's going
Listen
on?
to this guy.
Should I call him?
Yes, this is Casey.
Yes, call him.
Call. You done, I will.
Yeah, you cursed, man. You gotta.
What is he
I'll
talking
play it for you
about?
later, Eric. I'll play that for you later. This guy that kept calling in, he was annoying.
Dear
but
God, what is
we
going
got
on?
a
Mo's gonna wait till the first of the month.
surprise coming up. I just confirmed it when we were doing that there. Please, Eric, I didn't mean to interrupt. This is kind of like on the fly here, so please excuse me. You were telling me a story.
Eric has way too much
Yeah,
energy.
so-
It's killing me.
So John didn't discover me. I discovered Gary and John, and I was the one that told Gary I'm a
Okay,
big fan of the
sending him
show.
a private chat right
I
now.
want to be on the show.
And that's how you got on the
Okay,
first
I
time?
just sent it to all of you.
All right.
I remember
All right, guys.
because you were there before I was.
Here's some more money, you poors.
You have been up there a bunch of times.
Okay, let's do this.
All right, we're leaving you.
And look,
we're
we've
going
all
to say
lost our-
goodnight
we've
here.
lost a lot of
Everybody,
hair,
come over,
you know,
Casey Armstrong,
we've lost
and we're
or
all going to
gained
go.
weight, we've changed. But I
We're going
remember
there now,
you
okay? Everybody come
as a
over.
little
Everybody
swimmer,
come. All right,
and
let's talk to you guys
before
later.
you
We're
had
leaving
cut
right
your
now.
hair out.
I'm ending the broadcast.
Buonanotte.
And taller.